spot, except this one didn't have the room, but it was still these long corridors of reflective surfaces, and there was a plinth with the chromatic, rainbow effect within the grayscale dungeon, so it was hard to tell the actual effects occurring in said hallway. But then, once it was activated, the various effects started occurring down the hallway, and the giant elder century pudding, the giant ooze construct, basically formulated in the center of both of these hallways. The difference between this one is, in very quickly after you engaged in the fight, one of these previous rooms opened, and a horde of skeletons came out. And although once you started to slay them, they liquefied immediately and fell back into the surrounding hallways, followed immediately after by said doorways immediately slamming shut as well.
I don't know if you recorded this, but I remember when I did the Turn Undead, you also said some other ones had fallen. We didn't see that.
Like, you heard some stuff. Like, I didn't quite say other things fallen, but when you did that, like, you heard some other things, like, through walls that you might not have been aware of, but you could have made, like, an educated guess.
Right, okay.
So, really, I mean, you can look at the map yourself and see, like, what you can see and cannot see here.
I like the pink threads, but you can take...
Say what?
Oh, sorry, I had a little mini starburst, sharing them with boyfriend.
Oh.
Okay. He asked which ones were my favorites, and like the pinks and the reds, but, you know.
Take the red ones all the way. Jeez.
Of course.
I prefer Skittles.
Yeah.
I liked Skittles until they changed the green one.
They changed? I don't even know what that means. I don't eat Skittles, so I don't know.
He's a fraud.
How do you not know the history of Skittles?
We don't deal kindly with frauds around these parts.
The best flavor combination was the strawberry one and the lime one, but then they changed the lime to green apple.
That's so dumb.
Right? Because green apple is not a team player.
Does that have to do with sour Skittles? Okay, well, this is a tangent. Sorry. My bad. My bad, guys.
I don't know. There's gonna be like a troll in the next hallway that asks you like a riddle. If you don't.
Riddle the
Skittles.
So you can see the dungeon here, and it's up to you what you guys want to do here. I mean, you can literally, essentially cheat and see what's you can discover and what you. I know some of you weren't here before, so you don't quite know what you're looking at here, but.
I immediately dragged my character through a black box.
Oh.
Just to set the precedence.
So in the future, too, when we go from one table to another, just group all your stuff together, and I'm gonna copy-paste them to move them. That way, it's not... There's no way for us to... Any of us, not even me, to, like, drag them through.
Where'd you drop it? In this one over here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's already duped over here.
Oh, okay. Oh, yes. Okay. I say we go to this last room. There's, like, this last hallway we haven't gone down.
Mm-hmm.
Was there a long rest between when I was last here?
Oh, from you, yes. For you, there is. You have not done anything. One other caveat. Deranged, see this dice? This is one next to it, and click-clack that says 2 next to it.
Yeah.
Those are dex drains that you guys suffered.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
Couple other things. If you shifted into bear, you're still under the effects of that for the time being. Any other spells that you've cast, like, recently, unless they only have, like, a 1 or 2 minute duration, basically, are still in.
Did Blondo change the room so it's not reflecting light to stuff?
He smashed it. I believe.
Yeah. Smash it? Okay, smash. Blondo smash.
I think astral constructs.
Didn't we determine that there was another Elder Sentry pudding in this room over here?
And
which color hand are you?
Purple.
Oh no!
No.
It would
Here,
definitely
I'll just reveal that so you can see it. That was
Who's
supposed
that?
to be Ben's friend's character that I made, but he's not
Oh,
here,
that's
so.
right. That's right. And then I feel like there was we decided just essentially wait until we could possibly do some freezing damage
It
because
was
we
just this
figured.
guy.
Yeah, it was
Yeah,
this
I
guy
remember
over here
that guy.
and that one.
Hmm.
I say we unveil what's over here. Unveil.
Yeah.
Unveil.
Unveil the remainder, and then these guys we might not have to fight. I mean, we probably should. Like RP wise, Dave's gonna want to, but we can definitely move through and undo this last unknown over here.
Yeah. Unless this guy
Yeah.
is guarding something pretty big, which we need.
Yeah.
My assumption.
Well, we can always hightail it.
No, we fight.
So where are you
Alright.
guys heading first?
Over here to the
Yeah.
this
The
hallway.
wonky one.
Okay. It's been a while. I
mounting
know,
up.
obviously, this main hallway, you guys cleared all the traps that were there. And I know you
Yeah.
guys did some stuff to the right. Sorry, I guess this is north facing, so this would be the east side. I think, I want to say you cleared the first room, since there's no fog of war
Right.
there, but I'm
Yeah.
guessing then the second one you have not.
Yep. So I guess from here I will search for trap.
Hell yeah.
Got this.
Oof.
Oh.
You don't got
Oh wait,
this.
hold on. My search. Well, it'll be. Okay. It's a 19 total.
Oh, not bad.
Okay.
That's pretty good.
So you don't detect any traps. However, this room, I believe it's been a while. I'm trying to remember what the other rooms were. There's
Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, Grebe.
Sorry I'm late. I was making dinner when I got the poke.
you are not late. I'm just early. So
Oh,
from what
awesome.
I said I was going to be, which was also late. So you see two statues on both sides of stone modrons, like larger, like kind
Okay.
of tower larger than you would normally expect for the size of a modron on
Mhm.
both sides of this room facing. However, you don't immediately detect any traps, but you're suspicious that there might be traps based on
Right.
like the layout of the room and stuff.
Mhm. And that's for this area here, or
Not the
this
hallway,
darkened-
the darkened area.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Should I also try a search?
If you would like.
Detect if you have detect traps. It's like I think it's a separate. Is it a
No.
separate thing? Oh,
Mm-mm,
just
no.
okay. Just search then. Just search then. Oh, it's disarm traps is probably the
Right.
actual yeah.
Oh, well, that happened.
Ooh.
Oh, dang.
So
So
They're-
be there traps?
they are traps.
Whoa.
Multiple kinds actually. There's foot plates on the ground, but also the statues themselves seem to be able to trigger.
You should
Hmm.
trigger them.
Oh, wait. Can I do an architecture and engineering check to see if I can understand how the statues trigger? A
Sure.
knowledge of that? Never mind.
This is great.
You're not able to discern the construction. of
Would
them.
I? Well, I'm gonna roll to disable device.
Okay.
You only have knowledge of the pyramids.
Oh no.
That is 27.
Wow.
Okay. With that, well, I'll just throw you a bone here. You're able to trick the statues if you have something in your inventory that you can place in front of the statue. However, the floor tiles, you're gonna have to find a way to actually, you're gonna have to roll higher and then think of a way to actually disarm the traps themselves. Like the
Okay.
actual pressure plates in the floors.
Astral construct.
Astral construct.
Yeah, let
Ooh,
the
yeah,
that
astral
works.
What if we all step back out of this room and send the side crystal to stand between the Modrons?
Yeah.
Whoa, he's a good fella. Okay, he didn't do anything.
Yeah, that's
here.
fine. He can be a good fella, and you can summon him again, and that's all great. But if the Modrons can destroy themselves on the pressure traps, multiple birds, one side crystal.
No. You mean
True.
astral construct? Psi crystals. Well, my psi crystal has a bunch of extra HP right now.
50's not.
Did we have any Thrycreens survive last fight?
Oh yeah.
I believe they're still. Oh no, because I think the rule we had for them last time was they lasted to the end of the fight.
Okay. So yeah, they're gone.
Well, damn.
Okay, so what do we want to do exactly?
Run him in there.
Wait, so do you want to trigger the plate? Or was it the statue?
The pressure plate.
Then I want to do an astral construct.
Well, so what? Based on if I understood Quokey correctly, the two statues will react if we place something between them, which is why I thought.
Ish. Basically, she can disarm the trap by kind of like tricking them with her disarm check. And if she has an object she can place in front of them, like an inanimate object, she can essentially trick what would trip them by putting something in front of them.
Would tossing my crowbar at it work?
No, that would probably just fall on the ground and trigger a pressure plate if it was heavy.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't have any larger items, so what we would probably have to do then is send...
I can fabricate something.
Oh yeah, that would work.
Yeah, so
I
what,
have an
what
inventory of 50 followers.
Are you sure you're good?
Can you just rip them out like Beyblades?
Got a big bag of holding.
Okay, so what are we looking for? So I know what to fabricate.
Some kind of plate.
A plate.
Yes, like a couple of 6-foot tall plates, like a board or something they can place in front of them.
I see.
Assuming you can like conjure them directly in front of the statues.
It doesn't.
Hey,
The spell. I think we went over this before. The spell doesn't say anything about where things can be conjured. It just gives a range, but I guess that's a range of like where the materials would be.
Your crowbar, Flynn, you could probably place underneath some of the pressure plates, but only like one at a time, kind of. Like you might be able to place one under one on the close edge, but then that wouldn't make up for the next two or the middle one. So
Right,
you might
yeah.
have to jump across them or find another way to stick stuff underneath them after you deactivated the statues, maybe.
What if I gave you some large bolts?
That could work.
How many do we need?
Or, would caltrops be something that could prevent them from coming down? Like, shove them underneath?
I think so, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I'll do that then. I'll,
He conjured boards or whatever to distract the statue.
Mm-hmm.
Oh wait, can I just fabricate away the statue?
No.
What? Okay.
She's basically disarmed this, unless you want to do something ridiculous and start.
Wait. Did we do the boards
stampede
yet?
through here. Do the what?
Did we do the statue thing?
Assuming you did. She said yes on your behalf, basically.
Okay. So I have to do the cast.
Yeah.
So yeah. Okay, I did it.
Okay. So if those boards are moved, then basically the statues will become activated. Think of it like a trip sensor kind of thing.
Go test the waters, Day.
Is that anything happen?
Nope, she's deactivated the traps. Not deactivated, but essentially stabilized them from exploding.
Yeah.
I think you need to like step on, maybe climb one of the statues just to make sure.
All
All
right,
right.
I think we
You guys
survived.
remember how much damage these traps did when you trigger them, right?
They're
What's
very
that?
Really nothing.
So far.
All right, we did
Before
it.
we move forward, I'm gonna search for more traps.
Oh yes.
Oh, that
There
was
you
a
go.
20.
Nice.
Wow.
You detect a trap along the door, entering the next.
Okay. What kind of trap?
You don't believe it's a damaging trap, but you believe it's some kind of alarm.
Gotcha. Okay.
But the last one you opened, and it kind of triggered a reaction elsewhere in the dungeon.
Oh yeah.
Alright, guys.
I'm gonna mount back up.
I'm going to roll to disarm that. 18 plus 31.
Unlocked.
Um,
Or not unlocked, disarmed the trap. And then you can unlock it now.
alrighty. So I assume door's locked then.
Yes, ma'am.
Ready. Here's to 27.
Cool. You won't believe it. Look what's inside.
Whoa!
What?
What?
I could
What's
never
that?
have guessed.
Alright, I'm gonna take a
What's
note.
the strategy, guys?
Call
We've never
weapon.
seen one of these.
I'm gonna shoot it with my crossbow. No.
I mean,
I've got one more thing of oil.
I'm
the
gonna
range-
have.
Toast it.
I'm just gonna start playing my cowbell. I know how
That's a
this.
good.
I know how this goes. Thank you. We need it. We needed it.
I saw the video. I know how this goes.
Alright, so immediately, once again, the plinth, the orb, it turns, lights shine across the room, but it is grayscale, so you don't really know what it is, although you can make assumptions because you've seen this exact same corridor twice. So if you guys
Yeah.
have any idea what the order that you've seen already, you can make guesses, but
We're too dumb for that.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We smash object in back.
I'm just gonna
Room disable.
summon. I'm just
Keep
gonna
in
make an
mind
action.
too, there's also, I did say it's a use magic device check, and you have people that could probably use magic device now
I
in the
can
party.
use magic devices, yes.
I just want to smash it.
Yeah, that appeals to my caveman brain.
I also have used magic device.
Grudcast, throw stone.
They got a magic
Grudcast big rock.
to you that requires
Grug has bigger rock.
use magic device check of 35 that they just laughed at and threw in their pockets last game.
Yeah, I kind of want to know what that does.
You have to make the DC to figure it out.
Yeah. You said it's of 35?
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't do that. There's no way.
There's a 5% chance, I think.
Yeah, if you roll a 20.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Anyway,
Should we just
roll
smash it then?
initiative.
Read them out when you get them.
22.
16.
15.
29.
Oh wow, we're going fast. Okay, hold on. 20. Wait, you
Uh,
got 29.
Yep.
Okay.
I got a 12.
I also got a 12.
Okay.
My mod is 6.
Mine's 2.
I got a 10.
It's a thick ooze.
Very slow pudding.
Dex got a 14. He's still groggy from sleeping.
What was yours? Grasshole?
12. Speed tied, but I think my mod's higher.
Okay. What is King's Guard? Oh, we don't need that.
Their loyalties.
Okay. Double check, make sure y'all are good. Matching initiative I put in the same row because we got way more people now.
Go, Bogey.
Actually, take one off of mine.
Alright, I'm gonna leave you on your same line there.
Okay.
Alright, Brogy.
I'm gonna go hold action in case any skeletons show up because this didn't work out well before.
Well, we probably want to shoot it a couple times, right?
Oh, I'm surprised you guys have figured out. Alright, whatever.
We don't want to split it a little bit.
Also, she deactivated the trap, the alarm that you guys just barreled through last time that summoned thing.
Yeah.
That's true. That's true.
You mean how
Yeah,
many
if we
times?
split it, we can.
How many times should I split this thing?
Once.
All
Wait,
right.
not twice?
The smallest they can get down to is 10 HP. Once they're at 10 HP, they can't be split anymore.
But
Wait, I can like one-shot it at that. Let's do it.
Yeah, if you split it enough, all you need is to just get one really lucky round, and then you can just one-shot it.
Does no one remember how hard they hit?
They hit pretty hard, yeah. And
Yeah, they
right
do.
now there's 4 spots around 2 people, and those 2 people are me. So don't kill me, please.
I mean, you're expendable, from my perspective.
I don't think you mended your armor from the last one either, by the way.
I don't think I took. Day didn't take. Blondo might have. Fuck. I don't remember. I know we did it over there. We got mend, but I don't know if. Oh no, because Day didn't even get in combat, and Blondo was barely in combat. Because everyone else was.
I know somebody took something over there.
I don't think it dissolved the armor completely.
Well, it actually was supposed to, but I'm letting it fly for that.
Yeah, it is. We checked after the game. It dissolves immediately. Blondo might have. Fuck. Okay.
I got 2 uses of mending in last time. So I think that was.
You
I don't
only
remember.
mended after the first room, not the
Yeah,
second.
because I mended both Day and Blondo's armor, I believe, in the first.
Yes, after the first one, but not the second encounter.
Yep.
Right. Although Day didn't encounter the ooze over here. He was too fat. He couldn't make it into the room, but he did do that skeleton kill in the back.
Okay.
But I think Blondo has damaged armor, and I have it recorded as 17 out of 20.
So, are you splitting the Elder Sentry Pudding into 1 or 2 dozen oozes? Click.
1 or 2 dozen? Is that a trick question?
We're not.
He has like 9 attacks or something. So.
Yeah, I have 9 attacks on rapid fire. So I mean, how do we want to split this?
Why do we want to split it?
Because every time it splits, the HP is divided. And so if they're divided enough, then you can just AoE and then kill all instantly. It's a risk, but I mean...
Yeah, so with 9, if they all hit, we could get 10 slimes going.
Let's do it.
I say split it to get 4 of them, because there's 4... Well, yeah, just do what you want. You do it.
But if there's any more, they can't get to us.
That's true.
I mean, the caveat too is it does hit really hard, and it has a fuck ton of HP, so you're gonna sit there with this giant blob of HP that's melting your armor in like 1 or 2 hits. So.
Right.
Truth.
Yeah, but
So do all
there's
the, like-
also if there's also the spell resistance to keep in mind. You know, that's like all my AoEs failed last time. So.
And all of my one of my weapons is bludgeoning, but that's my good weapon. Like, I don't want that to be.
I do give you all 2d6 of cold damage, you remember.
Yeah.
Yes, but it still has acid that will
Mm.
eat
Mhm.
away our weapons and armor.
Alright, so lowest modifier on rapid fire is +3. Like, what's the AC on this thing? Or does it
4.
just hit no matter what?
It's an AC of 4. So don't roll a 1, pretty much.
Yeah, alright. Can I shoot one at a time then? To, like, split it?
Yep.
And then split the splits?
Yep.
Alright. Alright. That's the first shot. Split it.
Okay. And the second one. So there's 2 of them right now.
Alright. So we want to split it in what? 2 or 3?
1,000,000.
God, 4
Oh,
total,
God.
I think.
Alright. I'm gonna shoot the second one.
So shoot 2 of them to divide the 2 of them, or just one of them?
Well, I mean, if I'm firing, like, one at a time, I'm
I
just
think we're
trying to
going
split
for
them into 4.
4 equal-sized blobs, right?
Yeah.
So
So
you shoot
roll
one more.
Yeah, roll one more. Oh, jeez.
I mean, after it's got a +8 modifier, so it'll hit.
Alright. So right now we have 4. Do you want to keep splitting them?
No.
Yes.
Ah,
Do it.
No.
This is what you did last time, and it still took a while to kill them. Just FYI,
Yeah.
you had 4 last time.
Do it.
Alright.
And there's 4 targets, so you can split them into 8 with 4 more shots.
Oh, Christ.
don't fall for the
We're
DM
gonna-
shit.
Yeah. We're gonna make...
Do it.
No, we're just gonna keep them at 4. Because last time we only did 2, right?
You did 4 last time, and it still took a while to burn through.
Yeah.
It took forever to kill.
Well, now we
I
have
say keep
cold
splitting
damage
them.
aura.
I think we should keep
split
splitting
them
them, because
one
I
at a
also think
time.
at this point, Koki is bored of this encounter.
Do it until they all have 1 HP.
They can't be split any lower than 10, but yeah.
Alright, so shoot one more. Make it
Ooh.
5.
Ooh.
Nice.
They're the crits, but nice, I guess.
It's above a 1, so it hits no matter what. So now there's 6 of them. Do they take, like, regular damage, or it has to be all magical?
They just have a lot of stuff they're immune to. They're immune to critical hits, flanking, gaze attacks, illusions, piercing, poison, sleep paralysis, polymorph, slashing, and stunning.
Alright, so they're immune to piercing damage, so...
And specifically,
made...
slashing and piercing splits them.
Alright. Ah! Alright, well... I made 6 goobly
So
flops,
you're gonna leave
and
2 of
that's it.
them as slightly larger, and 4 of them as tiny?
Yeah.
Really?
No!
No.
Go for 8!
No.
Go for 8! Stop this!
Split the other 2.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're already there. Let's do it.
Parting wants the other 2. That was the most awkward die roll, if anyone saw that. It went from
Yeah.
2 to
Yep.
17.
It's like, okay.
Okay, so now there's 8.
Alright. And now I'm gonna just hope that the party can deal with it. Because I can't.
That's as small as I can make that.
I'm gonna have to buy some bludgeoning arrows after this dungeon.
I was joking. You need you need bolts with like boxing gloves.
That
Or
sounds like
like
something.
the little boxing glove gun.
That sounds like something that Acme would sell
Yeah,
to Wile E. Coyote.
It's actually
it's
just
got
gonna
that
be
anvil too, man. So you can.
Hey, no, I'm not gonna mess with my anvil. That's my special treasure.
it's just gonna be like
Yes,
some.
we should
maces
aggro
that I
every
could load
single
on
thing in this
crossbow.
dungeon. Have them chase us back up topside, and I'll be waiting up, and we'll just drop a barn on them. Problem solved.
Whoa!
Is that do bludgeoning or is that bludgeoning damage?
Would that not dissolve the barn?
Who knows?
I mean, we talked about doing that last time.
How would you feel about me mind controlling one of these into the barn and keeping it as a pet?
What mind? What mind? I ask thee, what mind?
I think this spell allows me to get these things. Maybe. I might be wrong.
It's a pudding.
Do you not like pudding?
What we need to do
Well,
is
mostly I'm concerned for the safety of things in the barn if it's a pudding that dissolves things on contact.
Right.
You know, small child in there. Trying not to murder her again. That whole thing.
We can fix her up.
We did it once, we could do it again.
No more spending money on the kid. Let her die.
Was that Bogey's turn? Because otherwise it's
Yeah.
Garrus
That is
now.
Bogey's turn. Now it's Garrus.
Okay. Let me see.
They are now they're now in a manageable clump. Good luck.
Manageable, yeah.
I will pass. Let's see what I want to link with this. Wait, do I have my Psionic Focus? Please tell me I do.
No, unless you didn't cast
Wait.
it. You cast it again. Unless did you cast it last game?
I must have rolled to get it because it says I have it.
Okay.
somebody breathe fire on him.
Remember, you guys didn't rest after the last game because you were just in the middle of.
Question.
Right.
In theory, could the people ahead of me just reserve their turns until after I'd started playing cowbell?
Yes.
Yep.
Although you did say you were gonna just start playing cowbell the moment you saw that shit, so I don't know how
Yeah.
DM wants to take that.
Yeah, I don't know if that
I
counts.
would let you do like a free play or something when she opened the door if you want.
Yeah, sure. That was Dragonfire Inspiration.
Roll. Perform check.
Free play jam session, I
Uh-oh.
believe is. I don't know.
It was a hasty. It was a hasty bell play.
Yeah, that's a 30 on perform. I don't recall if that gets me past it. I don't think
I thought
so.
I thought it was 35.
Yeah, I think it's 35. Okay. But also, if Dragonfire Inspiration was playing, then every hit that
Oh, that Bogey did.
Bogey just did should have had 2d6 cold damage associated with it.
Oh,
Okay.
exciting!
How many arrows did he shoot total?
7. So 14 d6s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Here,
Oh, boy.
I'm gonna have to recalculate their HP here really fast. So just bear with me.
Yeah, because it's taken
roll,
away from them before they split, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. So roll 2d6 for the first one.
Nice.
Yikes.
Even numbers.
Oh,
All right, that was pathetic. All right, roll again. Alright, and then roll again. I'll just count this for all the last ones. Gotcha. It did trickle down in a weird way, but it worked. So now my notebook looks like shit, but whatever.
Sorry.
7:30,
You're welcome.
40.
The
40
gel
what?
cubes are slightly chilly.
What's that meant?
Oh, sorry. I was answering a question about food.
Oh. Or Starburst question?
No, the food that we had ordered. Delayed.
What is Garrus doing?
Oh, he's gonna cast Energy Wall and he's gonna link Power and Astral Construct. For let me see. Yeah, that's what he's gonna do. The Energy Wall is going to be right here. So like in those squares.
Okay.
And the energy's shooting outwards towards the puddings, but it doesn't reach them because it's only going out 2 squares. This is the max range.
Okay.
Yep, that's his turn.
Alright. And it's Blondo's and Madge's turn.
Madge will go first. I didn't write it in order, but Madge is first.
Oh,
She's higher.
okay.
I assume she has higher dex. She has higher than a +0.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
You said you have this wall here.
Yep.
If we pass through it, then we have the mirror issue again. Yeah, I really can't do anything.
I forgot to say the wall is fire.
Yeah, I definitely can't do anything.
Actually, God, I'm sorry. This is my bad. So, I'm gonna say this is triggering the mirror effect, the cold effects from the arrows from the prismatic. It is gonna actually counter the prismatic effect. It's specifically supposed to be countered by cold damage. I say that's good enough to counter what's gone through here. So the last time where it was you cast a force spell, and I said it as equivalent to a wind spell to temporarily counter the prismatic effects coming from the orb. That's going to count the same for the. So
Ooh.
the orb is going to kind of flicker out for a little bit. So you assume for the next round anyway, until it spins again, that the prismatic effects going through the corridor has been temporarily disabled until it shifts.
Nice.
But then again, the next effect will obviously be countered by a different spell and so on and so forth.
Yeah.
Remind me, the last room, did breaking the thing at the end of the corridor do anything?
Yeah, it cancels the effect entirely.
But that's it. But the slime still exists.
Right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so Blondo's not going to suicide over there if that's what you're.
No, but I am.
Why not?
Oh! Classic Thrycreen. Thrycreen, rather.
Would that have affected the placement of your wall at all, Garrus?
I don't think unless someone's really thinking they can get across in time.
I mean, I can dash and disable the device most likely. But
Yeah,
I have
as lo-
all of these puddings to contend with, and I can do nothing against them.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
you're
and you'll
you're
get
just stuck back there.
Right.
You're gonna have to do like a big jump check or something like that to get through them without,
Yeah.
or an acrobatics or
I
something.
can give you heavy armor if you're proficient in it. And like it'll take 3 rounds of combat, but I can do
Yeah, but then that would
No.
destroy my dex. So
truth.
Yeah, I'm going to hold an action, or you know what I will do? I will light one of my torches, or my last torch.
Oh, sweet.
I'll
Blow
assume
this bitch up.
you're holding the rest of your action then, because I don't think that would take your full turn to do.
Okay. Yeah, so I will have essentially use my bonus action for lighting the torch, hold if they come within, or once that firewall goes down, I will toss oil on them and torch them. But yeah, that's
Cool.
Alright, Blondo's turn and Doreen's turn.
Blondo is going to spend his turn changing his aura of justice to aura of protection. This will take the entire turn. Everyone in 20... Wait, it's 20 feet has +2 AC.
nice.
Cool.
So increase your AC, Flynn, and people in the back.
And then Doreen's.
Okay. I'm going to jump across the whole thing and end up over here.
Okay. How
You're
tall?
probably gonna go through the wall.
How tall is this wall that Garrus?
It's gonna probably be 20 feet implied by the spell.
Okay, that covers all the way to the ceiling then.
How much
Do
damage
you
is
still
it?
want it? I think you
It
have to
would.
make a reflex save, right?
Yeah, it's a reflex save for a half.
Okay. So, should I roll the jump check first?
Sure. Why? Why do you?
Wow.
That's a 47 million.
Yeah.
No. That's, where is my thing? Oh, there it is. 31.
All right.
Okay, I guess you gotta make a reflex save.
Yeah, and then reflex save. 1 second. This will be a plus 15.
22. Let's see. I think you're gonna fail. Let me check. Now you just passed.
What is that?
Roll your damage, Zach.
The damage is going to be, well, still gonna take some damage. Let's see. Ooh, that's good.
Wow. Snake eyes. So he takes 1, right? Reflex
Hey,
half.
he takes 7 damage.
Oh.
Okay.
Yep.
This will put me at 76 HP.
Ooh, not bad.
And for my action, I'll just smash the stupid thing,
Okay.
the device.
So roll the hit.
All right.
You hit. Roll the damage.
Wait, you roll the damage?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yep.
Should I roll all my attacks for this or what?
Just roll one. I'm assuming you'll probably break it.
Okay.
Just don't roll a 1.
Yeah.
You already rolled one. I assume it hits because
Okay, this
you rolled.
is a d6 plus 9. 14?
Alright, you broke it.
Okay.
Shatters it.
Can I use... Do I have any remaining turns, like, for the rest of my attacks, maybe?
What would you try to do?
To get naked, to take off my armor and stuff?
I would think that would take. This is what I'll let you do since you jumped all across the ceiling, and these aren't really like highly alert creatures. And you jump behind this plinth. I'll let you roll a hide check to hide behind this plinth.
Okay. This will be a
I think
plus...
to take off your armor is usually requires like undoing straps and shit like that. But I think you could hunker down behind this plinth afterwards, right after break.
That's a 17 to hide.
That's good enough.
Okay, cool.
Just keep that number in mind though. Like if I try to spot you later.
Okay.
It takes 1 minute to remove
Oh, wow.
medium armor.
Okay, that's my
Yeah.
turn.
Oh.
Mostly just concerned because then if all 8 of these turn around and attack you, you'd be pretty fucked. So,
Yeah.
that was during turn. Next is Nexus.
Each of these squares is 5 feet?
Yeah, that's what we've been counting them as.
Okay, standing where I am, since we already have cold damage, I'm just gonna shoot my crossbow at, I guess, this little guy right here.
Do it.
Somebody.
Split them to infinity.
The wind whispers, "It's piercing damage."
Yeah.
Who
Do
said
it.
that?
But it's also cold damage for each hit.
That's
Alright,
a, okay, yeah.
Alright. It's immune to the piercing damage, so just roll your cold damage. Wow. Almost at the minimum HP for these next 2.
Oh wow.
This is good. They touch the wall, they die.
No. Someone conjure like a big ice cube tray.
And now question. As of a level or 2 ago, my attack bonus got a second number on it. Does that mean I could do another
Yes.
attack? Perfect,
Right.
doing that.
And
Sweet.
the easiest way to figure it out is just take the last one that you just rolled, the attack bonus, and subtract 5 from it.
Yay, hit the thing. Gonna hit this guy.
That's the same as it. Awesome. That makes it so much easier.
And that's my turn.
Okie doke. Next, it is Pim's turn and Wes's turn. Hopefully somebody's got some AoEs here coming. 'Cause
Yeah, Wes, give me those
I-
AoEs, babe.
Yeah, can we?
Pim's first, I think. Pim's first.
Yeah.
Lend him your string.
Is this? I'm just trying to think for a fireball because I've got one more of those that I can try. If I centered it here, would this be protection from the blast?
Sure, he's hiding behind it, so I would say he's protected.
Second question. I'm just rolling one. What I forget what it's called. Spell resistance check,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Nat it. Nat.
Yep. That's about like last time. So that's 11. And a 20 failed last time, so.
God damn.
Pim
The whole room
just
fills up with fireball flame. Deranged is still taking cover behind this split. I don't know, maybe you were assuming that, like, maybe Deranged is over like, oh man, good shot, it's safe to come up, and he's just gonna walk around and be like, oh shit.
Pim just kind of shrugs and sits down.
Well, boys.
Alright,
Pulls out his book.
How many spell slots you got left?
None.
This
Right.
is really interesting. Okay.
Right.
Alright, Pim, you take a nap, I guess.
Way ahead of you, bud. Is it too late to close the door?
Wait, what?
All right, guys, let's pack up.
All right.
I hope Londo and Day are ready.
I do have one thing.
Fuck. Okay. Damn.
I'm about to get a 10 plus 19 attacks that disintegrate your armor. So
If you can hit me,
Don't say that.
I'm so fucked. God. The plan would have been great, but we should have asked our spellcasters if they have AoE spells prepared and ready to cast with slots.
I did.
I did too.
The answer
Oh,
was
yeah,
yes,
yeah.
but the result was no.
We need to find a spell that like kills spell resistance.
What was the size of these tiles?
5.
5 foot.
So what is like a bear Ozo doing?
All thick boy.
Hibernation.
I assume there's no
Yeah.
lightning left.
You couldn't have used all of your spell slots, right?
Yeah, he did.
Well, just for my AoE stuff.
Oh.
I remember you looked it up last time and discovered he had one more, but he
And then I
he burnt
used
it.
it.
Yeah.
and it landed. It did land. To be
Oh,
fair.
cool.
You could always give somebody that ring that you got stored up.
What?
What
Pretty
ring?
sure.
She's got a ring.
You have like 20 magic items that you've never used. One of them is a ring that when you use it, it automatically restores all your spell slots and stuff. It now has 3 uses.
I don't have that ring.
Yeah, you
No,
do.
that's not me. That's
Yeah,
not
you
me.
do.
Let me
I remember,
go check
because
I'm
it
about
was
to start
specifically
throwing
meant for
rings
us.
at people.
It was specifically meant for a spellcaster, and I remembered you convinced everyone to give it to you because you're like, it counts as healing.
Also stares
God.
at him expectingly.
That sounds like me, but
Oh,
It was
This is
called
why I don't
Distant.
trust Danae.
It was a ring called Distant Land.
didn't I give that to a caster? Because I thought I rolled for that.
Right.
I don't have it.
Okay. Well, maybe it got lost in limbo somewhere. You have a ring called Distant.
It's the one where you can like space out and it counts as a full rest, right?
Yeah, and it has
Make up
3
the-
uses before. It has like 3 charges.
Yeah, I gave that to the caster. I don't remember who, but one of the casters.
I have
had it.
freedom rings.
Do they have like the American flag on it or something?
Yeah, I was gonna ask that. Are they like decorated with eagles?
No acorns. And ivy.
Is it 0.450 inches in diameter, the jewel?
Oh shit, I forgot I had these. Oh. Interesting.
You have quite a bit of shit in there. What are you hiding?
How do you lock your chest?
You have all sorts of shit in here. What are you hiding from us?
You can't possibly wear all of this.
I think I've
I got 10 fingers.
I'm gonna start putting stuff on my toes.
Have you heard of earrings?
On a serious note, are you gonna wear those boots of charisma?
Yeah, I am wearing them. No, I'm not. I've given them, I think, away.
Oh, why do you still have them?
I think that's just still.
I
Yeah,
have
you
a
can-
sneaking suspicion you guys are duping stuff like this is Diablo on me. Where you just like drop an item to trade it and you both pick it up at the same time. So then you're like, oh, they're in both of our inventories now.
I can't get this last. What is going on over here? Someone drop that in there.
I can't because someone's looking in it.
Oh, I'm done.
What is going
Oh,
on?
god damn it! Alright, I don't have those rings. Whoever has those rings, though, give them to Wes, or yeah, he's out of spellcast.
Do you want me to look that item up really fast? Because it was from like 3 chapters ago or something.
Oh, damn.
Damn.
It would be a waste
Who
to
is
use
our?
it now.
Wes
anyway.
probably has it. Wes probably has it already, because I think he was our only arcane spellcaster back then.
He's not an arcane spellcaster.
Oh, he's divine. Yeah, you're right.
Not that that matters, but yeah, here it is.
He has it.
Yeah.
Okay, you already have it, so you can renew all your spell slots.
I'm just reading it to see what I required. I think it just requires a concentration check in combat, and then it just instantly restores it. If you want to do it in combat, it doesn't say anything about taking like a round or anything.
Is this gonna be a one-time thing, or can I
It
use
has
it in another
3
situation?
before the dome shatters. It's like a snow globe kind of deal, like in a ring. It's weird.
Yeah, I'll go ahead and use it.
Alright, then you just have to do a concentration check. So D20 with your concentration, which is a skill.
There. I duped the card down here. Yeah, there you go. Oh no, it's for a round. It requires a round to do. But then it okay.
We're gonna be in a couple rounds anyway, so if he acquires it this round, we'll be good.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, I won't do this round. I might do it next. What I think I might actually do is cast Wall of Fire.
Ooh.
Front of the keys, but it's 20 feet wide.
Perfect.
That way, while I'm concentrating, those little fuckers can't do anything without consequences.
Where is it? Where are you gonna cast? Like over here?
Yeah.
It's only 20 feet.
Oh yeah. Wait, no, that's 5, 10, 15. Oh yeah, you're right.
What's 5 times
Where's
5, Dal?
Don't blame the stupid little paladin.
God damn it.
I don't see this anywhere in the Holy Scripture. What are you talking about?
Bob tells him all the numbers he will ever need.
Yeah.
What page number?
Bahamut's the only number I need.
You're not wrong. Alright, cool. So that makes it alright, time to get fucked, guys. Quokey's turn.
I mean, you.
It's
God
Sunday
damn it.
already.
What's the radius of this wall of flame?
I think it's assumed that it takes the 5-foot spots here. So it's like
Right, but I mean, if these are 15 and I just oozed it over a little bit because it's 20.
so they have to be able to fit at 2.5 feet on this side and 2.5 feet on this side.
Right, so
to get by.
I'm wondering, can the little guys like edge around on the sides? But
Only you know that.
I'm saying they can. I'm saying the little ones can. Unless someone wants to debate that, and the big ones can't.
It's still a form of crowd control. Sort of.
They can't go through. They're just gonna die.
Do they know that though? DM?
It's true.
Where's the
It
brain,
ain't a
huh?
brain.
Where's the mine?
Where's the mine?
Yeah, where's that?
They're gonna just have to go through.
Where it be?
Alright, they need to do reflex saves. $21 is the DC.
Yeah, they don't make that.
Okay, they're gonna take full damage.
All right.
$17 damage each.
Yes.
They had 12 HP, so there's some melted ice cubes.
Hell yeah. Hell
Right.
yeah.
These 6 are gonna march through your firewall. What happens to them?
Pretty sure it's a DC. I'm pretty sure it's a reflex save. Oh, never mind. No saving throw.
What about spell resistance? Does that affect?
Spell resistance is affected, so he needs to roll spell resistance again.
Not this fucking shit again. Alright, what is this again?
D20.
Oof.
Oof.
I think you add your. It's like plus 10 plus the spell level, or it's plus the caster level.
Caster level.
It's 14.
So he's got a 16.
No, it'd be 14 total.
Okay, so no. Alright. The overconfident oozes, if that even makes sense. After waddling through the firewall,
Are they all going to that wall?
They attempt to perfectly Tetris shape around.
Wow,
fall down.
that worked.
And yeah, right? Like perfectly fit into this.
That worked out.
Reflex saves.
I see a 20.
God damn.
One
The
of
DC's
plumbers,
21.
So.
8, 24, 12. Okay, only the 20.
Okay, he takes half.
Okay, what's just roll damage then? They might actually all live, to be honest.
Probably.
That's alright, nickel and dime 'em.
That's 16 damage, fire each.
Oh yeah, they're alive.
Oh, okay, that's.
Does that get the cold damage added as well? Or is that only to
No.
attacks?
That's only to attack.
I hope you like your armor.
Yeah, me too. Well, it's not like it's special. It's just really expensive. God damn it. Okay, so is that my turn?
No, that was just me walking up to you. Now I have to
Damn
attack.
it, I was trying to.
Good. Nice try. Good play.
There's 3 targets and 2 spaces for you, by the way. Chomper's Day and then Bomb.
Okay.
Unless you count adjacent, then Flynn is technically a target.
Yep. In retrospect, I probably should have counted these as like 10-foot spaces for the size I got you guys. But... Alright, this one is going to attempt to grapple Chompers. This one is going to attack Blondo. This one's going to attack Blondo. And this one's going to attempt to grapple Flynn.
Okay.
And then these 2, I guess, are just gonna...
You said you're grappling Chomper?
Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
Which I've avoided because grapple rolls are annoying as hell.
Yeah, they are.
We'll fudge through it. You can yell at me as I fuck them up.
I don't have it memorized. I don't.
I
know
have no idea how this works in 3.5.
It's
Okay.
way complicated in 3.5. There's 4 steps to it though.
Oh, jeez.
So, are you immune to attack of opportunities for your oozes? It should say it in the descriptor.
Nope.
So, for each grapple attempt, you provoke an attack of opportunity from the target you are trying to grapple. So, you're grappling Chompers and Flynn.
Yes.
Okay.
Chompers and Flynn get an attack of opportunity.
So,
Okay.
since I'm this close, would I then be in melee range for just tossing some oil on the thing?
You can, but you take unless you have a feat for it, you suffer negatives to hit,
Ah,
which honestly shouldn't be a big deal because they have an AC of 4.
right. Okay,
I think
yeah.
it's like
Then...
-2 to hit for shooting at point blank range.
Oh, no, like, I would just be using my flask of oil, dumping some oil on it, and putting my torch to it.
Right.
The one grappling Chompers is going to take, assuming they still have an AC of 4, it's going to take 5 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
Ooh, wowzers.
And I think if they take damage, the grapple fails, right?
What? No.
I think so.
No. Shut up.
No, I think I'm right. Yeah, right here. You provoke an attack of opportunity. If the attack of opportunity deals damage, the grapple attempt fails.
Really? Hold on, let me pull that up.
oh, wow.
I don't believe you.
I'm reading it right now.
That would
sounds
be
like a rule
pointless
read.
then.
If the attack,
That sounds-
if the attack of opportunity deals damage, the grapple attempt fails. Certain monsters do not provoke attack of opportunities when they attempt to grapple, nor do characters with the approved grapple feat. If the attack of opportunity
They have
misses or
improved.
fails
They
to
have
deal,
that though.
okay, then it continues over.
Hang on one sec here. It looks like I have food.
Okay. But see, the issue I have is they have a huge amount to hit with grapple checks, but they have like an AC of 4, which would almost seem like, why would they even have that bothered to be mentioned? You know what I mean? If that was the case.
If they have the improved grapple feed, then it makes sense.
It'll list it on the stat block. It'll say what feats they have, and it also in the specific attack for the grapple, because Ooze has the grapple attack. It'll state specifically if it's immune to attacks of opportunity, etc. from this step.
No, but then they have another rule specifically for constricting. But again, if
But that's on
the
a grapple
case,
target.
right? But the way that that makes, I understand that then they would never actually succeed a grapple check with an AC of 4.
Did you say they had the improved grapple feat though?
No,
Oh,
but they have rules for constrict.
that's weird.
But they would never get to constrict if they have an AC of 4, because there's no way they would never not be hit under those situations.
Well, a monster constrict, all it means is that if you succeed on a grapple check, then you deal damage. That's all it means for constrict.
Okay. So it says
So you have to be
Elder. So it
successful
has
in
an
your
automatic
grapple.
slam and acid damage on successful grapple check.
Right. And the grapple
Got
check
you.
just
So it doesn't
failed on mine.
grapple you. Right. So it doesn't grapple you, but it still hits you. Unless I roll a 1, assumedly.
Right.
Got you. Okay, that does make sense. So it's unlikely, but it still does damage. Which it does, obviously, because that's like, even though I rolled an 8, that's a 43 to hit. So that's
Okay. All right.
that
So
makes sense.
give me the damage for Chomp.
Okay, wait. So what did we decide food was getting here as people were talking? And I missed that.
You're not going to get engulfed, basically. If
Okay. Gotcha. And does he still take damage from the attack of opportunity?
Yes. Although
Okay.
your attack with opportunity was throwing a flask at it?
Well, no, it was. I had my lit torch,
Oh, okay.
so that was like
You're gonna
dump
defend
light.
with the
Yeah,
okay.
with the torch, essentially.
Question: Does the bard thing affect everybody within range on every?
Assuming it's like a melee attack of some kind,
So-
or like
so
a physical
Chomper's
attack.
on the- So Chomper's hoof attack should have gotten 2d6.
For each attack.
He only did one attack. He can only do the one. So that's 8 ice or cold damage.
Okay.
On top
And
of
then-
bludgeoning.
How should I roll for?
I'll give you like D6
Fire.
fire damage just for like an improvised torch.
Okay,
Probably
just
being generous there, but
okay, 1d6.
Yeah.
Okay, and then do I still get the cold damage on that?
yes, you do.
Cool. So the first two were the cold damage, and then the second one was fire. I mean, it doesn't really matter.
Anyway,
Cool.
and then this one is going to roll 2 hits. Blondo, or both of those are hit rolling.
Give me
Bye bye,
that
Blondo.
Ouch.
one natted. Okay.
Oof.
Oof.
Ooh.
Ooh.
I'm gonna roll Chompers first.
Pretty
22 bludgeoning to Chomper. That's again 22 bludgeoning, and 8 acid damage to Chompers. And he's gonna have to make a reflex save. And
Alright, reflex. Be a 22.
he's not wearing armor or anything like barding or anything like that.
I don't. No, he's not. Just the saddle.
Does he have any? Okay, the saddle is being disintegrated then.
Okay.
Alright, Flynn. Uh, 27 bludgeoning damage.
Oof. And do I do any reflex saves or anything like that?
Yes. Just
Okay.
I'm doing 2 sets of damage to you though, so keep track of this.
Okay, you said
27
22?
bludgeoning.
27 bludgeoning. Okay.
And 11 acid.
Okay.
And a reflex save.
$18.
Alright, and your armor, again, we're just gonna, for the sake of these encounters, your armor, just mark it down somewhere that your armor has taken 14 acid damage. Meaning if you're hit again, pretty much your armor is gonna collapse.
Okay.
And
Remember, it was 27, 18,
27, 8.
8. And then 14 for armor.
I believe so. Yeah. Yeah, 14. I'm just looking back. No, it's 27, 11, and 14.
Okay, and then the 14 is just to the armor, so I will be taking a total of 38.
Yes.
Okay. Ouch! I'm low.
Okay, now I'm gonna do Blondo.
Wait, have you rolled to hit him though?
Yeah, that's what the 19 and 20 were.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I'm down to 18 HP.
Uh, 27 bludgeoning damage.
Okay, he's dead.
Oh, he's dead?
Yeah.
Blondo is?
Yep.
Oh, okay, he's
What?
No.
Oh no! Is he
Well, he
dead?
has 1
then?
HP, but the acid damage will do the rest.
Uh.
I get a
Rest
stereo.
in pepperonis.
now it's Dave's turn.
Give me a second. Does 3.5 have dead and unconscious difference? Or is he dead?
He's just unconscious for now, but, you know, realistically, you would have been.
Okay.
I mean, if you want me to, I can roll at the full damage.
Don't you
Like,
dare.
I wasn't even rolling crits yet. So.
It's your call, because that depends on what I'm doing right now.
He's just unconscious, basically. Well, I'm just gonna say that the Elder decided not to, because there's other stuff around. In the fact that they're, like, in the middle of a fucking wall, they're not gonna pursue.
Okay. Then, Day is gonna reach down. Now that he has no saddle, there should be no restriction on this, because he can just... I don't know if y'all have ridden a horse, but you can kind of slide over to the side if you got a long enough reach, and I'm a pretty tall dude, so... lay on hands and heal him for 56 health. If that's allowable, since he's unconscious and not dead.
Alright,
Hello?
yeah.
Okay.
So he has, what, 47? He's not just gonna pop right up, like, you'll have to get up and stuff like that. But...
Right. And that will be my turn.
Alright, Ogie's turn.
Split them.
Oh boy.
You should split some of the ones in the wall because they'll instantly take the wall hit.
True. We'll probably kill him.
Oh.
How can you hit something
What do you
through
mean,
a
don't?
wall?
What are you talking about?
Yeah, start splitting the ones from the end, and they'll just take the wall damage as they split because they moved into the wall technically.
They ain't moved, they're just split in half.
When they start their next turn, though, they'll have to all make saves. They should be in death range from the...
That's true.
And on top of that, you'll get cold damage to each of them.
That's true too.
Yes, let's do that. I'm gonna shoot him one at a time, starting with that one.
Alright, I'm gonna move you over here so you can see him.
Yeah. That makes
Shooting
sense.
right over.
over
Shooting right
days.
over Blondo's head.
Blondo's unconscious form.
What's going on?
Prone. He should be conscious now, because we determined conscious is different than death.
Keep your head down. You're okay.
We're still doing cold damage, right? With the aura?
Yeah.
Alright, cold damages. Alright, does it split after the first shot?
How much is the cold damage?
3.
Alright. So, splits. Actually, no, it doesn't.
So it's at 10 or less.
Yeah,
Oh,
it doesn't split.
I'm gonna shoot it again.
You're flirting with that one there.
Yeah. So it's dead?
Nope.
Shoot it
10 or
again.
less, and I did 10 damage to it. What?
You got it down to 9 HP with the cold damage, so it didn't split, and then you just did 7 damage to it, so it has 2 HP.
Wumpus. Well, I mean, if this next one hits, and it's gonna hit, so it's gonna die no matter what I roll. Yay! Alright, I got 5 more shots left on rapid fire. 1 second.
This one is already hurt because she burned it with a torch.
I lied. I have 6 more shots left on rapid fire. So I'm gonna shoot this guy once.
Pretty good.
Just 10 damage murder it.
Yep, had 8 left.
Exciting.
Awesome.
Alright, next up is this guy. I got 5 more to go.
Alright.
It's still alive.
Yep.
Alright, 4 more attacks.
It had just 4 HP left. Oh wait, no, that's not your damage. Jeez.
No. It's the 2
Alright.
hit,
No.
but
Which one?
no,
This
it's
one?
dead. Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, I got 3 more attacks. Hit that guy.
They're at that weird spot where they're just slightly over 10, so if you do
Yeah.
a little bit more, then yeah.
I'll be right back.
$12 damage. Is it still alive?
Yep.
Alright, last attack. Alright. Is it still alive? Nope.
It had 2 HP left.
Alright, I'm all out of attacks.
Doing some good work there, though.
Yeah, that was
Mhm.
very
Good
helpful.
job.
That was all the bard's aura thingy.
My turn?
Yep, Garrus' turn.
Alright. I'm going to cast Energy Stun. So it's a 5-foot radius burst, so I assume I can hit these 2.
Sure.
Okay. I'm going to make it fire damage. Let me see. Okay. They need to roll a reflex save. The DC is 20.
They fail.
Okay, they also need to do a will save
For what?
for stun.
Okay. One of
The
them
DC is
passes.
also 20. Okay, so 1 stun for 1 round.
Okay.
Oh, sorry, no, the DC is 22, but I don't think that matters.
Okay. What's the damage?
The damage is going to be 23 fire damage.
Great job.
Alright, combat over.
Did the thing.
Hell yeah! Hey, is this room big enough for the barn?
No.
Wall's gone.
Oh, okay. I recommend.
I'm gonna give one
uh,
caveat to Blondo. Since he was completely obliterated there, I'm gonna say his armor was dissolved in that final.
That's fine.
In that case, we should look for money on the ground.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's do some searching.
Preemptive roll.
His other D20s right there if you guys want.
To money to donate to the United. Let's not see Blondo naked.
I don't know. I kind of like it.
He's actually fine. He doesn't need armor. He can get by without.
You're telling me.
I've only got a 12.
Well, at the beginning of combat, he can summon in adamantine armor
Why doesn't he just do that?
because he was wearing armor.
And he
You
likes
can't do it while you're
Walker.
wearing armor.
Armor is not clothing. Clothing is separate. You have clothing in addition to armor.
He
No.
balls it.
No.
Oh dear.
Could he just be wearing one of those things, the loincloths?
A banana hammock.
Yeah. Leopard print.
Just
moving
wear a
on.
sock.
Do you want to incur the wrath of Bahamut? Because this is how you incur the wrath of Bahamut.
No, Bahamut laugh at this.
Bahamut's an
justice.
Everybody knows dragons have a great sense of humor.
Yeah, gold ancient platinum dragon gods are known for that.
In fact, that's who gave him the sock.
Yeah. Leopard print sock.
Alright, I got a 31.
Go fuck yourself.
Jesus.
This is a search check, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
shit. Let me do that.
12. 31. Bullshit.
16.
9.
19.
18.
In keeping with the line of the other two, you're all gonna find 1,000 platinum in like chests at the end here. And the top two are gonna roll on my loot table. And the third one's gonna roll a random stat thing.
So, who is 31 the highest?
I believe so.
Okay, what I roll?
rolling for?
Search check for loot.
Who's after 30 something?
I
think-
got a 6.
I
There
heard
was-
a
I think-
19.
Yeah, I was gonna say I got
Sorry.
16, and I know someone got one higher than me. I think.
I had a 19, yeah.
There
Yeah.
it is.
Okay. So I think
So was I the
you're-
second highest?
I believe so.
Oh, shit. Okay, so 20.
Yep.
3.
Alright, and what did Fuel roll?
Oh, I didn't roll.
Oof.
A 1.
Alright, I already gave the figurine of Funzo out.
Did I roll again?
Nope. I just skip the ones until I get to the first one. Alright, so she found something. Blah, sorry. She found a totem of Primus. Jeez. She found a totem of Primus. And you found a Corrupt Eye of Bedlam.
Ooh.
Actually, both pretty good. Who's the third? Figure out who's the third highest. Why? Copy these.
I think that was
I
Ben.
think that was me.
Oh wait, maybe not.
Was there somebody that beat a 16?
I got an 18.
Okay, then I stand corrected.
That's right.
Oh, I need another card for this. God damn it.
Ooh, that one's interesting.
Oh, that's neat. Yeah.
I don't have enough space. God damn it. So I'm gonna try to make that shorter because there's a 6 on that chart. I gotta get out this.
What's a profane bonus?
I'm basically
Oh,
making
do I
separate
edit?
stacks with magical stat bonus. Here, I'll put some of these numbers on the other.
I can turn into a beholder? Oh boy.
What? Wait, as a form or like completely?
It's temporary.
10 minutes in combat is essentially forever.
Yeah.
Oh boy. Everything I could ever want.
If you turn into that, do we have to attack you?
Your alignment and everything shifts with it.
Ooh, this is freaking perfect for Flynn. She likes anything that is changeable. So having things that you can fiddle around and change what it does is awesome.
Where's Ben? Are you there, Ben?
Yep.
Roll
I would be willing to buy that totem.
a d6. You got a cloak. Roll another d6. Jeez. A will. Roll another d6. Oh my god. It's always a 2 on the last one, which is the worst. Alright, it's got a will cloak of +2, so +2 will. Not stacking with like other things that give to a saving thing. Yeah.
Well, does anyone need this?
Well, I've got some will boots, so no. I can't stack.
A will cloak?
Yeah, will cloak.
I'll give you 500 gold for it.
Sure.
Yeah, because I currently don't have a will item. I have a wisdom item. Perfect. Hey, and I don't need to rent those boots from you anymore because they don't stack. So
Awesome.
you can keep the boots on at night if you like.
Well, thank you.
No, thank you for the original deal. That was really nice of you. All right, add your 500 gold. Taking that off mine.
So the intent with the mirror is it's kind of like obviously kind of a corrupt aberration type item kind of thing. The totem is supposed to be like a spire of cogs, and then you adjust the cogs to meet like certain configuration, so it can be used by like basically any type of spellcaster depending on the configuration you have it set towards.
So it can't be used as like a regular quarterstaff for bludgeoning damage?
Oh, it could if you want to.
Oh, okay.
But if you don't have any spellcaster then, yeah.
I mean,
It is a
Sorry.
+3 item, so
right,
bludgeoning too.
right.
Yeah,
But
I'm just laughing at the DM saying, "Yeah, there's this really cool caster staff that is changeable to that it can work with any spellcaster, rogue. But can I hit someone with it?"
Well, I understand her she just went through this dungeon of oozes that melt your weapons that she can't hit because they don't have bludgeoning, and I'm just like, well, it's a mage or it's a caster item, but it's a +3 bludgeoning weapon, so I can understand her curiosity about it.
but also like the whole thing with me is that I love anything that can change. So while I may not be able to use it as a spellcaster, I still love the idea that I can, play with the cogs, change the cogs, and then I still have a usable +3 quarterstaff. Also, if it adds +1 to a
You need to have that spellcasting ability.
okay.
when you
Gotcha.
add to it, yeah.
Hey, you could change that staff into a pile of coins, Pontius, and shakes his coin purse.
We'll talk later.
All right.
Are we taking a long rest here?
It's up to you guys.
Do we
I think
finish?
that
Yes.
sounds like a good idea.
Yeah, camp, rotate.
I'll
That would
take
be
first
nice.
Watch if that's a thing we do.
Like in this room back here, I'm assuming, since there's got a door and everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'll take second and third watch. Dave Blondo, respect. And I think we only need 3 watches during an 8-hour rest. So
I can take. Did somebody call first or?
yeah, someone did.
Oh, okay. I can take the 4th.
Okay, we're good.
My Cycrystal can also watch.
Your Cycrystal
Yeah.
can't do anything.
He can alert me.
Is your Cycrystal
So-
Bahamut?
During your long rest, nothing ambushes you or anything like that. However, the oozes that you slayed all over the place have drained off the edges of the room into the porous sides of the walls yet again. So, which has been a continuous theme throughout this entire dungeon, is that the oozes that you've slain in any shape, way, or form have drained off into porous holes on the sides of the walls where they originally summoned from, or like crevices, like drainage canals on the sides of hallways, and so on and so on.
We're gonna come across giant freaking.
Big ooze.
Like Cards Against.
I wonder
Humanity,
if that's
bigger-
what's in the last room.
But we've seen every room so far.
Have we?
Have we though?
Not this thing.
How do we get there?
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know. Maybe we have to kill those 2 tentacly oozes, because of course Quokey put tentacle oozes.
Of course.
And maybe there's switches in those rooms. Who knows? They're standing in front of things.
Plus, they're guarding loot, so we should definitely go attack them.
Well, of course we're gonna go kill them. Gee, that's not even a question.
Guarding loot. You don't know there's loot in there.
Isn't that why any monster stays in any place?
If there's no loot
guard
here,
loot.
we should leave.
Yes, you should leave.
Can I roll for my psionic focus?
I encourage you to do so, sir.
Hmm.
Dan and Blondo are gonna. Wait, we're still. We finished our long rest?
Yes.
Okay. Dan and Blondo are kind of gonna follow. I'm actually updating some character sheets here. I'm gonna suggest to the party that we need to get the barn down, and by the party I mean really the bardy. That we get the barn down ASAP.
Okay. Oh, one other thing to you. During your long rest, after this encounter, I will say you all leveled up as well.
Boo-da-boo.
You might not be able
Oh.
to do all your stuff in the middle game like this, but if you want to like get your HP or something like that, you can half level up before we go on to the next thing.
If we have
Yes,
like a sheet already
please.
ready, can we also do the spells or no?
If you know what they are, but I don't want no asking me level up questions and stuff in the middle of the game. If you don't know, we'll just keep going. You can do all that
Okay.
stuff offline.
Shit.
I get my first 7th level spell.
Ooh.
Wait, no, never mind. I forgot that. I forgot about level adjustments. Fuck.
Oh,
I do get my first 5th level spell though. Which
wait,
almost is good.
we're level 14 now.
Yes.
14?
That's important. That's an important number for me.
Yeah, this is
Hey,
tier
guys.
six and shit.
Hey guys, you
What?
now get 3d6 of cold damage.
Amazing.
Yes!
Oh,
Damn.
boy.
Damn.
So you
Yeah,
can
but
solo
fuck
all
those
this stuff
other
now,
slimes.
right?
So the next encounter, I'm just gonna rapid fire on one thing and hope it works out.
Ooh, I can get a very powerful construct now.
Hey, can we? So if we're moving, can we move out of the dungeon to this open area in the sewer?
You absolutely can.
Drop the barn. Okay, I'm gonna suggest we do that to the party while all of y'all are doing that. If
Second.
everyone agrees, I'm just gonna move everyone's character.
I'll move you all.
All right, yeah, you do it. Okay, cool.
Alright, let me get you all, because I'm going to just copy paste you all for ease here. Group up for copy pasting good.
Beam me up, Scotty.
Oh wait, no, I'm an idiot and read this table wrong. You don't get 3d6 yet.
Aww.
Why would you do that to us?
I don't know why I did that to myself. I was very happy for a second, and then I recognized what I did. Because stuff started seeing like, no, my numbers don't jump that crazy.
Ooh, I got a really good spell for this dungeon.
So, as you guys exit out from the, because it's connected to the sewer, which is where you guys were headed back towards. As you go back into this main room that was connected, you see this individual, and I'm let's just say for ease, I didn't copy paste more than are already is depicted here, but there's like literally legions of Modrons and Tridrons and Duodrons and so on and so forth, just filling up this whole like dungeon underneath here. And this individual in front of you, that's labeled Nebuchadnezzar Primus as well, is just sitting right here, waiting for you guys to enter.
What do you want?
Ooh. Oh wait, oh, I'm in the wrong place.
Did we? So we left the dungeon?
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Your guys were heading back to the sewer to go to this large entryway, so you could summon the barn and get access to it, because that was the largest room that you could do. But as you went back into this main room that was connected towards the
Yeah.
crypt works and the sewer, you came back in here and you just found this individual and like legions of Modrons in the next room just waiting for you to enter.
We are the janitorial service, just cleaning up.
We're lost.
Day scoffs.
Do detect evil.
They're not evil.
Wait, detect psionics real quick.
They're
I don't have that.
there
Actually.
are psionic.
The scion doesn't have detect psionics.
No, I don't.
Alright, he like backtracked that, didn't he?
Yeah, that was the agreement.
Did anyone else want to say something before I
Yeah,
start
I do.
battling?
I'm trying to update all my stats before I forget.
Yeah, same.
For the long rest.
You guys want to go for lies or tell the truth?
Lies.
Truth.
So what I was trying to imply by the legions of Modrons back here is that this isn't really a fight your way out of it scenario. That's what I was trying to
We
impress
just had
by
a long
these.
rest. We can do it.
Yeah, let's see if these fuckers have spell resistance.
Let's not do that.
Also,
Nebuchadnezzar.
keep in mind you had a little bit of encounters with these guys before. Remember the Black Abishai and the Red Abishai and the Celestials that you had to encounter each other, and then when they came to arrest them, there wasn't even a combat. They literally just teleported them into, or assumedly, to a jail.
I got a question. I might be able to shine here. The model for Nebuchadnezzar shows like a Crusader type person. Is
Yes.
that kind of what it's kind of going for? So he's not a Modron.
Right. Well, he doesn't look like a Modron. I would categorize him a little differently, but yeah, he looks humanoid. Yeah.
Would a nobility or a royalty check do that for like a knight or something? Would I get the okay? All right, I'm gonna do that real quick. Just see if I can kind of talk to him because I'm a paladin, right? So I know knightly shit. With a K.
I moved to click. I already moved it. All right.
Oh, you did. Okay, sorry. There we go.
Yeah, just stack them on top of each other. That's...
I think we can too. I say out loud.
Okay, that'll be a 20. Yeah, 22. 22.
All right, on the shield, you see a figure which, like standing behind like a beacon of light, and you're pretty sure that figure is supposed to be Primus.
Okay, so this is a log guy. This is a big
Yeah,
log.
big log.
Yeah, lying's not going to get us through this. Okay, can I do a diplomacy check and then I'm going to talk to him.
He's about to talk to you guys. I'm about to just start talking here if you guys are done.
Okay.
I'm not quite. I'm almost though.
I'm going to say hail friend.
Literally on your hand.
Hello.
Hi.
Yeah. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I'm just gonna say hail friend. That's all I'm gonna say. And I'm gonna try to diplomacy this dude.
Alright, roll a diplomacy.
Holy
hail
shit!
friend. What is it?
I add 5d6 at this level up to my already 66 sneak attack bonus.
23.
I think it is your total. You don't add like an additional.
Oh.
Yeah.
It updates it to that. Although you might have feats for it. I don't know if you there's like feats and stuff that can add to it. Like the dagger you got added like an additional d6.
Right.
So 29. 29, sorry. Not 23. 29.
Okay. Well, he greets you. He greets you back. He's like, well met. We have reason to believe that you've been conducting illegal activity down here and also within our cryptworks, which are completely off limits, which we know that you are in because you just came from there. We've also been investigating a series of poisoned activities, or not poisoned activities, but the water supply under the city has been poisoned. And considering that you're down here, outsiders from the city coincidentally arrived here around the same time, seen down here slaying things and all the destroyed constructs and stuff that are down here, we have reason to believe you may be involved in this. And with that, one of the duodrone looks like he's casting a spell, and he detects the remember the herbs that you pulled off of those homeless people that you kicked into the poison, whatever. Before?
No!
I didn't
they're
kick
able
nobody in no poison.
I didn't do
Look,
it.
he was like that when we found him.
Well, you guys did actually take those herbs from that. They called it a. They actually refer to it as an aberration cipher, is how they refer to it as. And they detected that it's actually on your person, which they believe to be as a bit of evidence that you have some involvement with the poisoning of their water supply, and the fact that you were just detected within their
Wait.
off-limit.
I'm sorry. I know this might be a little bit of a stretch, but I do have. It's not counterspell. It is dispel magic. Could I use that to sort of cloak the or disrupt the guy's spell before he detects anything? I know.
Because you said he looked like he was casting a spell.
Sure, go for it.
So is that a check?
I don't know how the spell works.
Let me pull it up real quick. Hang
I'm
on.
pretty sure Distill doesn't. No, you fucked magic up.
If that doesn't work, we can just kill them.
Also, if I remember correctly, this is the first time the party's learning that Garrus took the poison.
Yeah, we don't know that. Yeah.
I think this was a group decision.
No,
No,
you guys took
Garrus ran in on him like
He went
poison.
on his own. Yeah.
Okay,
Either
well
or.
then.
No. There was others. The other person that you moved around that you charmed, he had some as well, and I believe you got some from them as well.
Yeah, so we know
You don't know about the one, right? You guys have it from 2 locations. I think a couple of you actually have it on. You should have 2 of you have the actual herb on you. Thing you don't know about is the guy that you kicked into the poison, which only
That's
Garrett
right.
should know about.
So
you will get nothing from me.
So yeah, on dispel magic, it just works. There's no check or anything.
Yeah, so it's dispelled.
Is there a component to that, like a semantic,
The only caveat is if the spell that person's casting has a description that says dispel magic doesn't work against that. Some spells will explicitly say that. But he's using it basically as a counter spell.
Yes, there's a counter spell option on here.
Yeah.
The spell targets the spellcaster and is cast as counter spell. Let's see. You must make a dispel check to counter the other caster's spell. So I don't know what a dispel check would constitute.
Okay, well, then the spell doesn't detect it. However, you broke the law nonetheless. But because you've been graded cordially as you rolled high your diplomacy, hello, blah blah blah, you've exchanged your pleasantries from one chivalry to another. He simply states that if you cooperate fully, I'm sure you'll be found innocent if you have nothing to do with the laws that were broken, and if you have a fitting punishment will be submitted.
And Day's going to be like, we have nothing to hide. We're doing the bidding of the law down here.
Okay.
The law has led us here, and I believe it'll prevail.
I ain't no fucking snitch.
And I'm going to go off in an entire rant. Day, and I'm not going to explain it all, but Day's just going to go off on a rant on how lawbreakers are really bad, and it's very important to have laws.
While that's going on, I'm going to telepathically reach out to the rest of the party and say, "Hey, if you need to get rid of anything, put it on Dave."
Something's going on here. I don't like
it on
this.
Chompers. Actually, put it on Chompers because I can make Chompers go to Mount Selene.
So they're as they're searching you, they interestingly that their spells weren't able to detect this, but as they're searching through your inventories, they find the said herb that I was talking about before.
Click clack.
Yeah.
I didn't do anything.
That's not mine, man. That's not mine.
Someone put it there. I don't know how I got.
Well, we'll leave that up to the courts to decide.
Confused
Indeed.
clicking noises.
And with that, I'm gonna this is where I'm gonna DM shenanigans here, and you can all yell at me later for it, basically. But you've been then you're all gonna be teleported into what are going to be like a jail.
Oh
like one cell, or are we each in
A large
solid?
cell, like you're all individually.
How large?
Is it barn
Just
size?
for ease, let's say the size of this room that you're in right now.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Very
That's barn
interesting.
size.
But it's not like sewer accommodations. It's like there's, let's say it's like there's beds and stuff like that. It's more like just a really large hotel room.
Okay. Oh,
Like,
this
knock
is
off all
white
the-
collar prison.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is the feds. Tax fraud. Okay. Cool.
This is Norway jail.
Norway jail. Yeah, you get slippers and shit like and rope.
They're gonna let us wander around outside.
Guard, can I
I
order
like
some pizza?
All right, so we're in the jail cell. Can everyone get to one corner of the jail? Not one corner, but can we all crowd one? Also, I'm going
So-
to dismiss Chompers. Say
If you look at the
he's
main
in
map
mouse
really
left.
quick, you see the cryptworks where you were before on the main map,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this little building over here. Yeah.
right? So do you see the thing with all the cages and the I don't know why I call them sexy slaves, but the sexy slaves like in the cages.
Wait,
the Princess Leia's.
Sweet.
So see this building underneath it,
Is that
like right
us?
behind it. You guys are in this building, like theoretically
Okay.
in that building. But see this other building next to it says Maribel, Attorney at Law. It says Maribel
Yes.
Esquire.
Yeah.
Right next to
Right here.
I am very uncomfortable with the expression on these sexy slaves' faces. I need an adult.
They wanted to be sexy slaves. Yeah, I'm.
That slave's
That's
got the
what that
kind of
says
face
to me.
that says, "I am an adult."
I consent to
Okay.
slavery.
So anyway, NPC comes up, approaches you all through like the massive side of the. Let's say this south wall here is just pure bars, basically. Like you can see inside the. And this individual approaches you and says, "Hi, I'm the your personal attorney that's been assigned."
Cool. Day's gonna be like, yeah, man, that's good. I also know the law.
What?
Bird law.
Bird law.
I look to everyone and I'm like, can somebody fill me in on what the hell is happening?
I don't know. We were
We
supposed
are
to
under
kill
arrest.
everybody, and now we're talking to everybody.
We're under arrest.
Can I just teleport out?
No,
Damn it.
Do. Oh, never mind. Pontius is invested in seeing this one through. He's never been arrested.
This is gonna be interesting.
so normally, I mean, this is not gonna. It's a plane of law, so it's not unheard of that you would maybe accidentally break laws. But what she informs you on is that since maybe the last week, uh, in the major shifts that have happened here in this particular district, every law has been punished with incredibly severe punishments for like even like minuscule law breaking type of stuff.
And spellcasting is rule breaking.
It is, yes.
Mm.
And well, that's another thing, Mr. Well, I guess they don't know specifically, but they can make a educated guess that he literally cast spells directly in front of, like, essentially a battalion of Modron. Basically, there's
That were
multiple
cast
threats.
Well,
spells,
I wasn't in the city though. I was under the city. I want the record to reflect that.
That's logic.
Well, spellcasting in itself isn't illegal if you have like the correct permits for it, which is what part of the which you guys are trying to get right at the beginning of when you first came here,
Yeah, but we don't want to wait no line.
right?
Especially not an unmoving line.
Mm-hmm.
It was moving backwards, remember? Anyway, she's basically saying that you are guilty and you've broken lots of rules. So she suggests that you plead guilty and attempt to
Is this American justice system, real quick?
I don't think we can trust
Well-
a court-appointed lawyer.
Yeah, this is
Do
literally.
you have a
American
detect
do.
like a detect or like a zone of truth equivalent, Mr. Paladin?
Diplomatic immunity.
I detect evil.
Essentially, the punishment is going to be a trial by combat in an arena.
Oh hell
Oh, we
yeah!
can do that.
We're fine.
Oh, we're good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Wait, what?
Yeah,
the
we're
fuck?
Wait,
Yeah, hold on. Wait, yeah, hold
But if
on.
magic is illegal and we do a trial by combat, y'all casters are screwed.
No, you're fine. You're fine. You're okay.
What?
You guys can have you that. Like, they don't even take your magic items or anything. Like, you still all have your equipment and everything.
Is there a door
She tells you, no,
to this
you won't even
prison?
see this. This prison is obviously
No.
magical in nature. Otherwise, people that are magical could just straight up leave.
Oh, that makes sense.
Can I just change into a tiny man and just walk away?
I'm a rat now.
Well, conceivably,
I mean,
there's some
I could
way
do that.
out. Conceivably, there's some way out of here. I have a spell that allows me to see magical doors and magical like things that are hiding
So
stuff.
probably
Or-
dispel psionics and dispel magic, like
Or how
area
about-
effects. And
I could shapeshift into something that could squeeze in between the bars, pick the lock, get y'all out.
Are we
As
trying-
you guys are all saying all this nonsense nonstop in front of your lawyer, she grabs a
She
passing
ain't my
rat.
lawyer.
She grabs a passing rat and she tosses it through the bars, and it immediately gets electrocuted and fries.
I've been hit
I
by
see.
worse.
Okay. I like the arena.
But no magic.
It's fine. We'll be all right.
No.
She says she's
Oh,
looking forward to this because if you guys succeed, you'll be her first winning defense.
Trial by combat.
wait, can we ask her if we can use magic first?
Yes, it will be allowed in the arena only.
Okay, we're good.
What fucking
Oh, wait,
Yeah.
wait.
are we
fuck
on?
yeah.
Hold on. You said if we
Trial
win,
by combat.
we would be your first clients to be
Yeah. All the others, all the prosecutors are just like modrons, and they're just like they just find everyone guilty, and they throw them in the arena, and they all.
I see.
Oh,
So
yeah,
haven't-
we got it.
What about all that pled guilty?
Oh, she succumbed. The only way that they could possibly live, other is to succeed combat by a trial by combat, and they've all died. Otherwise, they would all be just summarily executed.
I see.
Right.
So what I'm hearing is you're not really the best lawyer.
No, she's
Hasn't
not.
done shit.
So you're telling us to plead guilty and then we'll be executed. Or if we plead not guilty, we'll have a trial by combat where we have a chance to not die.
Yeah, let's go with that.
This is America.wave.
Yeah, I don't know why anybody would plead guilty, and thank you for your counsel.
Wait.
I don't know.
I look to
Look
the
to me, I'm a
group.
lawyer.
I don't think
I'm a
I don't think Day could actually, according to his alignment, lie and say he's not guilty.
That's true.
Wait, but do I know? Do I know about the weed? Well, it's not weed, but I'm gonna call it weed. That's the. Do I know about
Man,
the weed?
you've been casting mad spells down there. You know you.
Oh, spells are the reason.
Well, it's
They
all of the
hasn't been
above.
casting about spell. I think. Oh, I did cast one spell. Yeah, I cast Bull's Rush.
I mean, I'm willing to speak for us as a whole and plead not guilty.
So you would like to go forward with the trial by combat?
Yeah, me. Day's waving like pick me for that. Yeah. We
Trial
can use
by
magic,
combat?
guys. We'll be okay. We'll be
Yes.
okay. We're strong. We're like this well-rounded party.
Is this gonna be where we fight one of those giant robots we saw?
Oh no, way
I
worse.
thought so.
Godzilla.
Way worse. Fantastic.
Fucking Orcus.
Are we trying to leave? Like, I mean, I'm like I said, I'm kind of invested in this, but like, are we trying to leave? Like, you guys want to go?
I look
Like,
to the
just
lawyer
leave?
and I say, "Tell me how we leave here alive."
You have to win the trial by combat in the arena.
Oh, we can do it.
Can we just
Okay,
leave this
so-
clean? Everyone here is an asshole.
Hey,
We can leave Day then.
Hey,
He's perfect.
I do have a question. Does my telepathy as a spell like effect work in this here prison?
Not outside of the prison.
So
Wait, not outside.
inside the prison cell, it's not. It does not.
It works inside of the cell, but not
Okay, I
anything
see.
outside of it.
I look at the group and I say, "Hey, our only option for this to leave here alive is we fight. So
Yeah, fuck it. Let's fight. Let me.
Let's do it.
Something.
I mean, or you
Or-
could stage some ridiculous thing where you have to fight every corrupted Modron in this whole area of Mechanus, in which case you will fight those giant robots all over the table, including everything else.
We can do both though.
Or
Let's
I
not
could-
fight inevitables right now.
I could just like get us out of here.
Yeah,
I can-
I have ways to get us out of here too.
Right, because in a realm where everything communicates with everything because they're machines, it's best to be prison break escapees. That's going to go real well for us moving around the city freely.
yeah,
I see no problem here.
I see huge problems here.
Well, it's fine. He's a Thrycreen. Give him a second.
I'm not a Thrycreen. Who are you talking to?
Oh wait, no, is that Garrus?
Yeah, I am the genius. of
God
the
damn
group,
it,
thank
Garrus!
you.
This is your fault to begin with.
I've
You
done
murder
nothing
hobo.
wrong.
You murder hobo.
I have no idea what you did, and my life is on the line for it. So
The main law you guys broke was actually going into the Crypt Works, which is off limits, and you were down there just pillaging their.
Oh, okay.
their basically.
I thought it was
you
talking
basically-
about some kind of herbs.
That
I
was part of
leveling
it.
up.
There was
Oh,
like
okay.
essentially there's a list of crimes you guys broke.
Why aren't
And-
the
Gotcha.
slimes on trial? There's 2 more slimes in there. Why aren't they here on trial?
They're supposed to be there.
Yeah, pretty
I'm
much.
back.
What?
Ah,
We're fighting?
Oh, were the Cryptworks off limits because they were animated skeletons? Did we just desecrate the dead while we were down there?
Pretty much, yeah.
Oh,
Fuck.
shit.
Hell yeah.
And well, thank you, Day. You
I don't regret it.
imploded the dead. They were undead at the time, but, desecration of graves.
Well, they're undead now, and they've slimed back into their thing, so we're good. So let's fight the arena and prove our innocence by combat.
Yeah, we must destroy the weak.
Oh,
Okay.
wow. Wait, this building that we're in, covered in skulls, is the prison? This is not voting at all.
Hey, look, there's like an empty spot of skulls right here. That's probably where our skulls are going to end up.
That's for us.
Alright. You wait a night, basically. And when it comes time, you guys have seen Gladiator, right? Where they're like they're underground and they're raised up and
What is it?
blah blah blah. They're seeing other people fight. So as you raise up into the arena, you see the whole arena is literally filled with Modrons, and they're all kind of like cheering in unison. It's pretty weird and creepy.
Wait, the actual arena is, or the stands?
Like in the stands, like you see like
Okay.
Modrons like watching it and stuff. You ever seen like videos of like North Koreans like clapping and stuff like in unison?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We're all random fans that are somehow
right.
making signs that. Yeah, I got.
All right.
Terrifying.
Oh,
So as you're raised up into a like into the cage, basically, you see like another fight basically taking place. I just dropped you into space. I'm trying to again.
We're
I
dead.
got us all. I saw it.
There we go.
Wait, is that a bronze dragon? Do I know? Do I have a racial bonus for this?
It's not. If you
Okay.
hover over it, it tells you what it is.
It says champion of the Elder Rust. Oh fuck. Okay.
Okay.
Remember when I said it was kind of okay with your armors not being destroyed? Because they're gonna get destroyed anyway.
Oh.
Yeah.
Why does this
Gotcha.
planet
Wanda's
have
fine.
a dragon on call?
That is a good question. Okay,
Okay.
Who was that?
maybe you can look into that later on.
Roll perception.
Like the roll for bullshit.
Anyway, you see this rogue inevitable in the middle, and basically this dragon just like breathes on it, it rusts apart and dies. And
The inevitables are those giant fuckers, right?
yeah,
I must not be around everybody.
Hey, so you guys?
Oh,
still
there
wanna
we go.
stay, or you want to get out of here? You guys want to leave? Because I'm kind of
I
over it.
summon chompers.
Wait, you guys don't want to fight
And
a dragon?
Blondo calls armor, adamantine armor. It doesn't rust.
I'm gonna cast Vigor.
I cast haste.
right. You guys start casting spells.
Yep.
Meanwhile, there's like in the middle down here, you see this duo. He raises up in the center, and he basically just starts like yelling out to the crowd and stuff to like hype. He's basically saying like how wonderful it was to see that rogue inevitable suffer justice and all this other nonsense.
Can we kill him? The
Well,
drone?
there's not going to be
Recommend
a need
it.
to, because basically the dragon comes and devours him.
That's fun.
Okay, I'm good with this now.
Let's say he like announced you guys or something beforehand too, but this dragon is. Honestly, I think Dawn asked the right question. Why would this dragon be,
They're
Is
lawful
he
evil
is he a
and lawful
mechanical
good.
dragon?
he's not.
They're lawful though.
I'm just gonna ask the dragon, like, hey buddy, how's it going? Why are you here following their directions?
I'm gonna go grab a book really fast for this, because there's a lot of rules for this guy.
What?
I'll let you guys
Yeah, his breath weapon is
decipher
like has two
before
different things.
the cage door opens, sir. I'll let you guys decipher your plan and stuff before we go.
Yeah, the last time she
Yeah,
had to
go
go grab a book, we almost died. I almost died.
Oh gosh.
I'm probably going to die because I am very squishy.
We're not. So, just FYI, Rust Dragons, they have two options for their breath weapon. One's going to be a damage option, and that's only in a straight line. And the other option is a conal attack, and that will immediately destroy anything that's metal. So if you're not wearing metal armor, then that second one won't affect you. That's only going to affect your heavy guys. And then but here's the problem: they have frightful presence. So we have two strategies we can take. The first is we spread out just to avoid being hit multiple times. But that puts you away from the paladin. The paladin is immune to frightening, and if you're within 10 feet of him, you're also immune to frightening. So
Gotcha.
yeah, so you won't run away. So those are the main things we have to. And then he has this physical attacks, which I don't remember what they are, but like every dragon has physical attacks as well.
Right.
But those are the things that we have to watch out for. So it's how you develop. So you need to develop a strategy. While she's
My biggest strategy for me was going to be find somewhere where I can hide, sneak attack him from behind, try to duck back to where I can stay hidden. Because all of my damage is going to come from sneak attacks. That's also going to be my best bet to not get hit.
Yeah, I'm gonna get naked and ride him.
I'm gonna put forth a strategy that might be kind of interesting. If we can drop the barn, I can have like 55 people just flood the arena.
Are they all gonna die?
Yeah, most of them would. So I would probably only like send 3 out.
I don't know how I feel about dropping the barn, which is probably
Oh,
being
'cause it
held
might be
together by
destroyed.
metal bits
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Don't do
in
that.
front of a dragon.
Yeah. Something I could try is I could fabricate walls to give us like limited protection.
Okay. As long as it's not out of metal. Rust dragons, like, they specifically attack metal. So
Well,
if you can make a wood wall, then like that's its ultimate weakness.
Well, that depends what materials are available around us.
Stone. Stone's not made of metal.
That's doable.
Ah,
could,
hell.
I could, with one of my new 5th level spell slots, I could take Wall of Force and do 80 square feet of immovable wall immune to all.
I saw that, Bogey, so I'll back you up when you say.
Hmm?
I saw what you put in there, so.
No. Alright, did we level? Are we
Yes.
ECL 14?
You're leveled. So if you know what class you want to take, you can take the next level.
I was gonna multi and pick one of warrior, but I don't know exactly what feats I'm taking, and I don't know how the whatever how it's gonna affect my basic attack calculation. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna wind up getting like an extra attack. I think. I'm not sure.
Whatever the base attack bonus is, you just add that to that, and every increment of 5 adds a new base attack bonus. So 5, 10, 15. So at 5 plus 1, sorry. So 6, 11, 16, you'll get another attack.
Would I be able to send you my character sheet real quick to make sure I did this right? I realized I did forget to write down all of the skills, but I just transferred those one, directly over from my other one and added 11, which is skill level plus modifier after 1.
Yeah, you can send it on Discord, and I'll check.
Sweet, thanks.
All right, so I think spread strategy is our best strategy.
Unless we use a lot of walls.
Yeah, hold on. I need to look up some paladin stuff.
Okay.
But I
When
think we're
you-
good. Croaky, are you back?
Yeah, I'm just writing stuff down. There's a lot of shit to write down for this.
When you multi-class for the saving throws and shit, do you just like add that on top of your current ones, or how does
Yes.
that work?
Yeah, just add it. So if it's +1, then now you have +1 on top of like +1 reflex. So +1 on top of whatever your base reflex save.
Oh yeah.
What's the scale of the arena?
Let's say that is 10 feet.
Pretty big.
Yeah.
Wait, what's 10 feet? That?
Line.
That white line there.
Okay. So we're in a 30 feet area.
Yeah.
Okay.
I probably should say 5. Yeah, no, 5 would probably make more sense because that would be hundreds of feet across.
All right, and what exactly am I looking for, real quick? Madge?
Oh,
Base attack?
yeah, base attack. Wait a minute. Why did that go up 94? That's not right.
You have 2 attacks that you can make in melee range. In melee
Yeah.
or ranged, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, you can make 2 attacks each of your turns.
Right.
That should be correct, because you're... Let me check your rogue level. Guild Thief, 5, rogue...
And then rogue
No.
9.
No, that's incorrect. So, Guild Thief, I think, has the same progression.
Guild Thief maxes out at 5.
Okay.
Yeah, I feel like I did something weird with my base
It's
attack.
9 and... It's 9 and 4. Yeah, 9 and 4. So it's still only 2 attacks, but it's 9 and 4 with the base attack bonus. So, yeah, so put 9 where it's 6, and then your second attack is going to be a +4.
I'm pretty sure when it doesn't go to 3 till it's +11.
Yeah. Yeah, it's 5 + 1. Every 5 + 1.
Okay.
So you'll have... What's your main weapon? Master Ribbon Weave?
Yes.
Okay, so that'll be 10, and then the other one will be 5. So 10, 5, 10, 5, 10, 5, plus 10, 5, plus 10, 5, plus 10. Like for all your weapons, except
Sweet.
for the Gyre.
And that would be 9 and
9 and 4, yeah.
4.
Yeah, now your base attack's correct.
Sweet.
Okay, I think we're all ready.
Okay. I'm going to...
Oh shit, I speak Draconic. Oh wait, a
Oh,
lot
a
of us
lot
do,
of-
don't we?
Tell,
Yeah,
I hope a lot of you do. Some of
There's
you
no
are
point
literally
speaking
half
to
dragon.
Yeah.
No point in speaking to a filthy rust dragon, though.
Filthy rose dragon? Okay.
What if I cast Dominate on it?
I don't know what happens if you cast Dominate on...
It may work, it may not.
Legendary resistance happens.
What if
Yeah.
what if I nat 20 it?
Nat 20 what?
My Dominate.
Is
Legendary
Dominate a roll a
happens.
d20 spell?
It has a will save. Oh, sorry, I got that backwards.
So they have to nat 1.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Sorry.
Are we-
Think about it. I
Yes,
have
the same
8.
initiative?
I just copy pasted the initiative
Okay.
card over here.
Imagine owning an Elder Rust Dragon.
Yeah, no. Alright, let's get our initiative going, boys and girls.
Oh yeah. So what materials are in
Pronouns.
the?
Oh, Blondo.
What materials are in the arena? Like if I look around, what do I see?
Stones, bodies,
Good.
blood,
Good.
remnants of machinery, all rust.
modified
Anything
20.
metal has been rusted apart, like destroyed.
Good.
Anything metal looks like it's been utterly destroyed. which should be a pretty big hint for anybody that has anything metal on.
The range
Yeah,
is
is there-
14.
I got
Is there any place I can put my money?
I'm very concerned about this church bell.
I am very concerned about my platinum.
Day's gonna try to take aggro. He rolled it. He natted a 20 on his initiative. So I don't know how we want to deal with that.
Oh shit, I didn't roll initiative yet.
Gray, what do you have?
Modified 20.
Modified 20. Okay.
Man, this fucking thing has a +0 initiative for all size categories. What is that?
I don't know who rolled with me. I'm gonna re-roll.
Dawn, what do you got?
14.
Oh,
I got a
What?
50.
why do I have a 9 and an 8? That's not me.
I'm just gonna call him Het. Instead of Het Symphonic Suit
Just-
or whatever.
Skittles, go down the line of who you need, and then that person roll. This is too much double rolling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, just stop. Stop, guys. Stop. Alright, so Bogey, what do you got?
22.
There's some D20.
Garrus?
Let me roll. And that is going to be a not nat 20, a dirty 20.
Dex?
Oh no!
Oof.
That's an 8.
Alright, Madge?
That's gonna be a 15.
Wes?
11.
Quill?
15.
I'll be right back.
Blondo has a 9. I think we have everybody.
Oh boy.
3 different people on our initiative. Day natted it, so I have him first, and I assume Prim has higher dex than Garrus, but I'm not sure.
I've got a +6 to my initiative modifier. It's
Wow.
off initiative, not dex, right?
It's off initiative, unless both of you have matching, then it's off dex. So
Yeah.
Garrus, what's your plus initiative?
He just went AFK.
Oh, motherfucker. Okay, well then I'll take that as he automatically wins. So
Let's just have Bogey go first.
Bogey's first nonetheless.
Can I like hold my attack until the bard, buffs?
Absolutely. He's dead last, by the way, so
Well,
at that point, I'm gonna walk over here and melt all of you, so by all means, stand there and get ready to get melted.
Yeah, Dex is dead last, so we probably need to spread a little bit. Because Koki's going to come in
Also-
after 4 people.
also, do I still have this -2 dex shenanigans?
No, we rested. Right?
All
Yeah,
right.
it's gone. It's gone.
Also means I don't have my +2 to AC.
I'm assuming you guys mended your armor too, for what little good that'll do.
I'm
Yeah.
back.
All right. So I'm gonna get away from the group. I don't know how much 40 feet away is on this map.
Take a tape measure out.
Christ. This isn't
Oh.
Warhammer.
Earlier I said never mind. I'll get to that on Blondo's turn.
I thought there was like a tape measure tool on one of these things.
There is.
There is, but I think it's shut down.
Oh, you're going line.
No, it's line, yeah.
Yeah, line.
So like
So
1.9.
1.9, we'll just say 2.0 is 5.
2 is 5 feet.
Yeah. So if you're moving your full 45, so that's 90. Right? Right, Bowie?
You know damn well I don't know how to do math.
Wait, so 2 is 5, right? So it's 2 to 5
Yes.
ratio.
Yeah.
Or 2 to 5 scale. Okay.
So it's 18 you're looking for, right?
Yeah.
Or 36.
Alright,
36. Sorry.
Where's this measurement?
36.
What?
Because
Sorry,
you have
wait,
9 units.
I am very confused.
Just hit there's a line tool to tell you how far you can move.
Which is F4 to quick key it.
And you divide or
F4?
times
Okay.
it by 2?
No, well, the thing is,
Divide.
he has 9 units to move, so that's 45 divided by
Nope.
5, right?
Oh, I see.
9 times 2 is
18.
18. Yeah, so it's 18.
So yeah, 18 movement. So if you have 30 feet, it's 18.
So
Gotcha.
you guys are like all measuring into space over there.
If you have 30 feet, it's not 18.
Nope.
30 feet should be 12.
Yep.
What? Not 15?
Oh wait, he moves more than 30 feet?
So 30
Move
divided by
40.
5 is 6 times 2 is 12.
Oh
Yeah.
right. Okay. Yeah,
Does
yeah.
haste increase his speed?
Yes,
I
haste
have
doubles
40.
movement distance.
I have 40 base speed.
So it becomes irrelevant.
Do we have haste?
Yeah, I cast haste when we started this.
Oh,
Nice.
Is that an extra auto
Uh,
attack?
All hasted creatures' modes of movement increase by 30 feet to a maximum of twice the subject's normal speed.
So 80.
So yeah, you actually do get 36.
And are you applying that to everybody, or is it
Yep,
limited?
it's 1 creature per level, and I have enough levels in Bard to get us
Hell
all.
yeah.
So
Hell
I can
yeah,
run,
that's very helpful.
So with a base speed of 40, I can run
Well,
literally
actually,
anywhere in this arena.
Wait, it's 40 or 45?
40. My base speed is 40.
That means you move up to 70 with haste.
Is the bear and the boar both here?
Well, Osa's definitely here. I'm assuming the boar is.
Oh, so is one of these things? Okay, then I got us all. Astral Construct will not be hasted whenever Astral Construct appears, but that's fine. Everyone
You don't
else
need it.
is hasted.
Cool.
Can you get rid of this weird vertical line?
Alright. So I'm gonna whoosh like over here. Because
Okay.
I can go anywhere on this map apparently. And I'm gonna. So my normal regular attack is 7. So with haste it should be 9 hits. And the 2 free ones, do they have any sort of penalties associated with it, or is it just your base roll?
That's for you, Ben.
Hey, sorry. Say that again. What?
The bonus attacks from haste, do they have any special like penalties associated with it, or is it like your
It's
base
just
auto
1
attack?
extra attack with any weapon.
Spicy. So the bonus for this is going to be 20 to hit. Yay!
You're
So
gonna
you
need it.
get a +1. So you get a +1 on your attack rolls, a +1 to dodge and make reflex saves, extra 30 feet of movement, and 1 extra attack with a weapon you're holding.
All right.
All right, +1 attack, plus 30 feet movement, plus 1 to attack rolls. Oh wait, no, I said that. What was it? Plus 1 to
Reflex saves, I think.
Reflex
Reflex.
and +1 AC. Sorry.
Nice.
Alright, so I got 3 crits. Gonna roll to confirm the crits. So for the first one, was a 35 hit.
Yes.
Alright, so that's a crit. The second one, 24.
No.
Alright, that's a miss, and then the fuck was this? 19. 40. Pretty
Yes.
sure 40 hits. I fucking hope a 40 hits. So that's 2 crits. And then for actual to hit. $39.
Yes. These are all magical, right?
These are all lightning.
Okay, but like the weapons are magical.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Because this thing has very large damage resistance otherwise.
Oh, great. Well, I mean, yeah, the weapon, but +2. Alright, so 37.
Yes. The bolts are magical too, correct?
Yeah.
Right. Weirdly enough, as you're shooting the bolts at it, you're going to do damage, but you notice the bolts are actually disintegrating because they're metal based. Like the tips are actually like disintegrating as they're hitting the.
Lame.
You're still doing damage. I'm just telling you though that they're. You're definitely not going to be picking these up after the fight.
24.
No.
What?
20 definitely doesn't hit. 15 doesn't hit. 14 doesn't hit. 23.
Nope.
$39.
Yes.
$35. So fucking 4 hits and 2 of those are crits.
What doesn't hit?
24.
24 doesn't hit? Okay,
Uh,
perfect. That's my modifier. No, actually 26 is my modifier.
Oh, nice.
So 42 plus 24, so 66.
Is that total?
Yep.
Who's after Bogey?
Day.
Right.
Day is going to he's already mounted chompers. He's going to charge hit him in, and he can make it all the way. Actually,
Do you want to
He's
go from a
gonna-
different angle?
No, he's straight charge right here. Well,
I just meant because you probably have enough speed to go off from the side and charge in or something like that if you wanted to. To like get him to face another direction or something kind of deal.
I think I'm gonna make him face this wall actually, so I can go right
Towards
here.
Bogey? Got you.
So,
Thank you.
wait,
I agree.
where's
Thank you.
Bogey? I don't see Bogey. Where is? Oh, she's camouflaged. Okay, fuck.
Yeah, he does
Yeah, I'll
that.
do it from the other.
That's what Right Greens do. No. You should have me. I want to be able to make a nice big line right down here. Just
Yeah, big line.
melt both of you at once.
All right. Because I'm hasted, I get to make 2 attacks on the charge. So I'm making 2 attacks. These attacks are modified by Divine Might, by Smite, and by Power Attack. I have a plus 26 to hit.
And you can only smite because of that weird class you have, right?
All right. So the first one was that a 6.
Yep.
Kind of hard to see.
Yeah, it's a 6.
So the first one would be a 32.
Yeah, you hit.
Okay, so the second one will hit as well. So this was on a charge. So that means I get double damage with my. This is for the first attack. 2 1s. Oh shit. Okay, so 2 1s plus 39 is 41 times 2. So that'll be 82 damage.
What?
Oh yeah, bud. Righteous modifiers. So 81
What
damage
weapon
for the
is
first.
what weapon is this with?
This is with the Saffridge, or whatever.
Okay.
The sacrilege.
You might
I-
actually
the
like the
sacrilege.
outcome of this more than I hate the outcome of this.
Yeah. Burn
Uh-oh.
that. Burn that weapon.
Second attack, double damage. Alright, that'll be 6 plus 39, so 45 times 2 will be 90 damage. With the sacrifice as well.
Some big boy damage.
Yeah, it is.
Right, just a second.
Okay. We not guilty yet?
C-Bomb just hid behind a blindfold, so.
Wait, did I?
Yep.
Crap, I hit a. Sorry.
Fine.
I just opened my book and I
don't
hit my
see
mouse.
nothing. No damage done.
How do I unclick the blindfold? Shit.
With B.
No, it says you
just
took it
press
off
B.
already.
Yeah, it does. Oh, now you just
Yeah,
put it back on.
you're off. You're good. Now you
Is-
take it off. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good.
You should be able to see because literally the blindfold like covers the entire screen.
Your lag is shooting up a lot, by the way. Like you're like every
I
time
know
you're
you like to
talking,
comment
your lag
on
is
it.
going up to
I
like.
get it.
Okay.
Doesn't change the rolls.
All right. Well, I gotta look at this. It has a rule called rusting scales.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
These are. I don't know what the Saffridge is made of, but it's an intelligent.
I know.
It is. I'm assuming
Actually,
it's metal, but
It's
intelligent.
getting a saving throw only because it's a legendary weapon. Anything else would literally straight up be destroyed right now.
Let it get
Shit.
destroyed. We've been wanting this.
Right.
accomplishing
But
this
remember I
mission
said
for
all
us.
Bogey's arrows were literally disintegrating as they were hitting?
You also
Alright,
said you
gotta
took the
find-
damage. Oh
yeah,
wait,
it did.
wait.
It did.
I also. Sorry, I completely forgot. Is the bard already singing?
No.
Oh, he's not. Okay, never mind.
Oh, found it. Okay. So you need to. Okay. You need to make a reflex save equal to my breath weapon DC, which is quite high. So you need to make a reflex save right now. And
22.
Is that with like quickness or any bonuses you might have?
Oh, does haste give reflex saves?
Plus
bonus?
1.
Plus 1, so that'd be 23.
Okay. Stoppage is not then disintegrated.
Good.
Well, he was wanting to disintegrate it before, so it's like, man, that would be weird if it just.
If that whole line kind of just ended just now.
Well, I mean, I think Skittles would be okay with that, but
Yeah, it would create less stuff. Less problems.
except I might regret saying that because now he's gonna be like, wait, guys, we need to keep this thing alive so I can.
No, because if you want music, I have to drag a bell out, and a bell is made of metal, and this thing is going to die before my cathedral bell is destroyed.
All right, so that was Skittles string.
No, I want a free action. I want to taunt it. I just want to. Gold dragons are better than rust dragons, you piece of shit. And then that's all. That's it. That's my turn.
Oh, okay.
Prim's turn.
Okay, I'm gonna take my full movement. And shuffle or scuttle my way on over to this spike.
What?
Rebound quickly because I dropped my contacts.
Like this thing right here, we'll say, is actually a large piece of stone, like on these little things on the board.
And then,
spikes,
yeah.
Actual, okay.
So it's like I'm kind of up against it almost, but all right. I know this has a icicle's chance in hell, but I have to try. I need a fortitude save.
What are you
Made by
doing?
Mr. Dragon. I'm going to cast Baleful Polymorph.
Oh, okay. This is a spell.
Yes,
Can you roll to break my spell resistance?
I guess if I have to. No, I can't. I swear, I roll 3s on this strip every single time.
I have all these d20s out here. Look at this. I'm gonna roll this one right here. It's gonna be really high. Well, it's not a 3.
No, it's not. So yeah, that's an 11. 11 with my or sorry, now 12 since I leveled.
Okay, well, it doesn't beat its resistance.
Okay.
So it
Then
fizzles.
I'm gonna do nothing.
It fizzles.
Ow.
Alright, who's after you?
I
Garrus?
think it's me. Alright.
Try this thing.
Does haste double movement or
It adds 30 feet to
adds
movement.
30? Okay, he's gonna move like right here behind this spike, sorta. He is going to do another thing. Has a chance in hell. He is going to. Well, he's gonna do an over channel. So he's going to take. Let me double check the damage for this. I have to do 2 over channels. I think it's 3d8. Yeah, I take 3d8 damage. So I take 17.
Wow.
Oof.
Wait, you just damaged yourself? What?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's to do a link power. So I'm linking power with a very high level astral construct.
Ooh, okay.
That's gonna be very powerful. And then I'm gonna cast Dominate on the Rust Dragon. He needs to do a will save.
Alright, can you break my resistance first?
He has power resistance.
Hmm.
Let me find
Ooh,
out
yeah,
what it is.
power is different than magic.
Yeah, let me figure out how this is calculated. It's weird.
Do Rust Dragons have a safe word?
A safe word? I don't know. I think that would require knowledge of
Knowledge check.
draconic lore or something ridiculous.
Can we ask him what his safe word is real quick? I think everybody
Always
speaks
go red,
Draconic.
yellow, or red, yellow, green, y'all.
No.
Oh, good. It's a good thing I overchannel with this. Okay. I can do this. That is a 18.
18? That failed.
Mm-hmm. It failed? Jesus Christ. That's really high
18 to what?
for
So
power resistance.
Oof.
Okay, well, at least I'll get my astral construct next round.
Do you want a minotaur still or something weirder?
Minotaur's fine.
Is it bigger than this?
Let me see if he gets bigger on this one. I don't remember.
Alright. Who's after you? Madge?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't have any mod to my initiative either, so.
Oh, okay. You said it was F5 for. We get 12 times 2, so 24. Perfect. Okay. I am going to. Whoop, how do I pick? I can't. How do I pick myself up again? Thank you.
Change the tool, hit F1.
Thank you. I'm gonna go back here and attempt to hide.
Okay.
Let's see. 13 plus. Well, that's gonna be a 25.
Very well. Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. It is now my turn. Alright. So, why is Day here and Chopper here? Did you dismount?
Oh no, I put Day. So Day is on Chomper. I just put Day there so that I can monitor his health and.
Oh, got you.
Like,
Okay,
you know,
got you.
Yeah, statistics and stuff.
Okay, so I'm putting you.
But Day's not literally right there. He's on Chompers.
Right. Well, they're both like right there. So, got you.
Yeah.
Alright. So, gotta find the range of this, and then I'll know what this is doing. Yeah, I'm doing this. So it's going to do a large cone attack. Let me get my... How far is 45 out from him?
45 should be
Divide-
18.
Divide.
18.
18.
Yep.
Ooh, looks like you guys are missing it.
Yes.
Whoa!
I was starting to sweat there.
Like, literally, it's like you guys are just at a rate.
I'm putting Day over here. I'm assuming you drew that to hit.
Chompers
Chomper?
and Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
So
So...
he's technically on the outside of that little line right there. But okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah. Alright, so any metal that you have is immediately corroded, so your armor is completely destroyed with no save.
Fine.
And your weapons have to make another save.
Okay. I only have one weapon. So
Sorry, not the your sword. The Saffridge has to make another save.
Saffridge does. Okay.
Okay,
That'd
it's
be
not
weird.
destroyed.
All right.
I'll be right back, guys. I really have to pee.
Do it. I need to recalculate my AC.
And this is going to be acid damage, 28 to you, and also to Chop.
Okay, -5 to both of us, so that'll be 23.
And that was his turn.
If we attack it with a metal weapon, does that disintegrate too?
I don't know. You should try it.
Okay.
No, don't do it. As long as it's not touching it.
Just swing it by him really fast.
Is it my turn?
Where is... I believe... Yes, it is your turn.
Okay, 5. I have a movement speed of 80, so I'm gonna jump on the dragon.
Make a check.
Just come back here. Yeah.
Wow.
Is
You actually
is his
rolled
aura
high
in
for
play?
once. See what?
Is his aura in play? Is I'm
Oh, the
assuming
frightful
he's an elder.
presence?
Yeah, is that in play right now?
Yeah, it should have been. You
Wait.
guys should have been rolling will checks for that stuff.
I don't have to. Me and Chalmers are immune to it. But
But I'm
if
I'm
someone
in range of chompers now.
yeah, if you're within if you're within I think it's 30 feet. Let me check. 20 feet. If you're within 20 feet of me, then you're immune to it as well.
Yeah. So I'm in range now. Like riding on the dragon's back, I'm in range. You and chompers. Corgi?
Yeah, I assume so.
Okay. Alright. Am I on the back of the... It's just hard to do. Okay.
There, I locked you in place.
Alright. I'm going to attack with my mind blades, not the king's Githka.
Okay. They still count as iron though, right?
But they're mind blades.
Right. But they still form like into
Okay.
I
physical.
thought they formed into psionic energy.
Yeah.
Are they?
They're
they're
psionic energy.
things.
Yeah. They're
So-
not physical weapons.
Alright, so they won't be dissipated when you attack them then.
Right. And they all have a on each hit it's a negative +1 strength.
Oh, you're expelling your psychic strike for that?
Yeah, I did that before combat. Shit. Does 25 hit?
Nope.
14? No, 27?
Nope.
Ooh,
Everything misses. That's my turn.
that sucks.
Who's papping?
All right, it's Wes's turn. It's Ozo.
Oh boy.
Come on, Cedar.
No. Alright. I want to move right here.
The board is just gonna follow him. Okay.
I have food. He's not gonna go anywhere. And then I'm gonna cast Call Lightning Storm on the dragon.
Okay.
Hell yes.
So, but before I record that damage, would you mind breaking my spell resistance?
Okay.
Man, I don't know why you guys
Yeah.
keep rolling that.
Cursed. It's cursed.
That one's cursed. I'm not using that one.
That's my bad. I was trying to right click it. Ignore those.
Okay. All right. Next is Blondo, and then welcome back, and then
All right, Blondo's going to take his haste movement and get to there. And then he's going to use a bonus action to cast his Dimension Hop. And then he's going to link that to Force Shield. And his Dimension Hop will... I'm getting the weird
what are you trying to do?
Just get up to him.
Okay.
There we go. Okay, yeah. All right. So, and then he'll make 2 attacks.
What is he attacking?
So he's attacking the dragon.
I mean, with what?
Oh, he's attacking with his magical Bahamut's Discipline, which is a... okay. Actually, okay. So this is, I get a bonus +2 to any positive energy damage, +2 positive energy damage to any undead, chromatic, or evil outsider. So, Rust Dragon is chromatic, if I remember correctly.
It's not.
It should be.
It's a planar dragon. And it's not evil. I'll ask you one more time. Are you sure you want to do that?
You're gonna lose your weapon.
Blondo is actually pretty rich right now, so he can buy another. Plus, he already has another weapon. And he can call any weapon in the plane of existence. Yeah. Well, I mean, he's not as rich as the players, but he's, personally, he's rich enough.
Okay. I was going to say, because,
he's not rich like us.
If the dragon corrodes all of our money, we're screwed.
No, we're fine. Okay, no, we're fine. We're okay. Everything's all right.
I've heard this
Nobody
before.
panic.
Don't panic.
All right. So actually, what Blondo might do... Okay, Blondo is going to... Ooh, shit. Ooh, this is interesting.
Is it?
Yeah, it really is. Because I'm trying to figure out if I want to make this psionic or not. Yeah, I'm gonna expend my psionic focus and make this a psionic attack. Yeah, I think I have to. So this will be a cleansing strike, which is purely psionic.
Is it the kind of thing that would have to break my power resistance?
If you it doesn't explicitly say. It just so a cleansing strike is the equivalent of a smite.
Okay, so it's like an attack. I got you.
Yeah, it's just a magical damage with no
Got you. Like
alignment to it.
it's a physical thing though. It's like it's augmenting your ability to hit versus
Right.
a pew pew kind of. Okay.
Exactly. So that's what I'm gonna do. Cleansing strike. So this will be psionic damage, and this will be. So the first one is going to be a 27, and the second one, what is that? A 6?
These are to
Yeah,
hit.
6. And so the second one will be 11. So 27 and 11 to hit. Yeah,
Oh, those both miss.
they both miss. Okay, so yeah, it doesn't even matter.
And those are what did you use to hit? You're trying to touch him or what?
So I use my weapon. I use my weapon modifiers, but it's a psionic attack. I'm making a psionic attack against you. So it's called cleansing strike, and it's purely psionic.
I'm asking,
It's like,
did you take your weapon and touch the dragon with your weapon?
my weapon didn't. No, my weapon didn't strike you.
That's all I needed to know. Alright, so after
Blondo.
Blondo, it's Dex's turn.
Play us the song of your people.
I would really like to play you the song of my people, but I am not sure it's a good idea to haul out a giant church bell at this very moment.
Be very far away from the dragon.
Make sure you're in range of people. I don't know the range of your song either.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's the things that have actually hit this thing have almost killed it, given most of it was with sapphiridge, and only because of rolling high did the sapphiridge not disintegrate at the same time, but
I'm trying to see how far music can carry.
quite a lot of it was from Click Clack that he rolled. That was only from like the rolls that were like 1920s and stuff.
I don't know. I can't find on the Bard page where it says how far my music carries.
I mean, if you're in an arena, those things are designed
Yeah,
for.
I would assume it would carry. I would assume it would.
Yeah, I would assume it would carry just based on my knowledge of like Coliseum and arena style acoustics.
Alright, I'm gonna decide not to summon the cathedral bell, and I'm just gonna use my good old fashioned cowbell.
Well, it means summon it.
Huh?
What do you mean summon it? You carry it around with you.
Alright.
You always have it. What are you talking
Yeah.
about?
Oh, fine. Well, fine. Cathedral
Put it
bell.
behind you. Put it behind you though. So if you get sprayed, it's not going to hit behind you. Just spray your face.
He's calling you fat. He's calling you bigger than a church bell. Are you gonna take it?
You're a dragon.
Do you have a blanket? Put the blanket over it.
The blanket only doubles things weight.
Oh,
Not
shit.
helpful for us right
That's a
now.
heavy ass blanket.
Right?
No, he has a magical blanket that doubles the weight of stuff that he drapes it over.
That could be potentially
that's actually
very good. Yeah.
Yeah. Do you mean that, DM? Don't say things you don't.
Don't give us
Hey,
that.
I gave that. This is another one of those items I gave to people, and nobody uses this shit.
Oh my
What is
god.
it? We have a blanket.
Cover the frickin' anvil on it.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Drop the anvil on the dragon.
You gotta get the anvil above the dragon first.
Small details.
I think I might be able to do that.
Alchemy style.
All right. Okay. So has hitting this thing been an issue? Do you need +1 on your attack on your hit rolls, people?
I think some people do.
Yeah, I know I would, because
I
it's
know,
got a really
bonus
freaking
damage.
high EC.
Mm.
Give us
Although the
those
issue is, do they want to hit things
3d6s.
and help their shit melt too?
Yeah.
All right. I guess I'm gonna do Dragonfire for now then.
Give us those 3d6s.
Yep.
So
And
as you do that, it echoes across the Coliseum here, and all the Modrons. It kind of distracts and draws the crowd's eyes towards you as you begin playing
Yep.
Dragonfire Inspiration.
Morale bonus. Morale bonus. Yes.
Lols.
Ooh,
Oh
God.
no.
The crowd is
Another one.
turned on you. They're not pleased.
Forget about morale bonus. I didn't say that.
Oh, Lord.
We have
Sorry, we all get a little stage fright in our careers. You'll come back.
Alright, it's now Boogie's turn.
Alright, time to take forever to do simple math. I'm gonna regular attack it.
I'm gonna give you like goggles of +10 math or something. Oh, I see a 20 in there.
I see
some 18s.
multiple 18s. That's 4 crits.
nice.
This crit confirmed business in 3.5 is sad.
Oh, it's so good.
From
This
a
hot
DM
start-
perspective, it's great. From a player perspective, it's like, what the fuck?
You're just making me do more math, goddammit.
I just want to feel epic.
Alright, so fucking 39.
Hit.
Alright, that was a crit. $33.
Hit.
Alright, so that's 2 crits so far. Um, 14?
No.
Alrighty then.
You tried.
Fuck.
There was an attempt. 25?
No.
Sad. Alright, so 2 crits. And now for the actual to hit rolls. 40, that hits. Actually, does haste give +1 to hit? Or no? No, 41.
It does.
Alright. Uh, 28.
No.
Yeah.
25 doesn't hit.
The dragon falls asleep.
Wait, really?
33. Good.
Yes.
Decapitated it.
Does that mean his AC went down?
No.
Oh god. $29.
No.
God.
It's like 30's AC.
Sad.
Yeah.
I mean, in its defense, he's still likely gonna kill this round, so
Oh yeah, because I'm next.
I mean, Bogey's got enough crits on here. He's probably
That's not gonna hit. That's not gonna hit. 33
yes.
and 28 isn't gonna hit. So 3 hits, 2 of them are crits. And then that's 3d6.
Each one
per
gets
hit?
3d6 cold extra. Yes.
Oh, exciting.
It's dead.
Woo!
Yeah.
You got nothing, Dragon. You got nothing.
Correct.
Don't forget about the range.
I'm putting on my character sheet that I've ridden a rust dragon.
I would like to loot the dragon for body parts because
I'm straight looting
dragon
this
body.
guy.
Bloop.
I need one of his teeth, actually.
Okay.
Do we roll?
Hey.
I mean, here's the thing. I think you actually. I know you were being sarcastic, Don, but you are actually asking the right question about why is this dragon like just here in this arena being controlled?
It's a slave. He shouldn't
Yeah,
be here.
more or less. Yeah. So
Evil slave.
the point being is, if you want to pick apart like body parts from him and stuff, that's fine. But obviously, he has a dragon horde somewhere, but it's not sitting here in the middle of this arena ready.
I would like to
just
look
loot
for a
it.
map to the dragon horde.
Oh god. Yeah.
Barring that, I actually do. I am curious. As a spellcaster, I'm disbarred from wearing metallic armor. And this guy's hide probably counts as that.
Yes, sir. However, magical components and so on and so forth. I am curious though. If you want to take parts from this dragon, I suggest doing it quickly, and keep in mind its effect would still be in effect briefly.
I'm taking a large amount of scales from it, and
How
I
are
need
you
like
doing
2
that?
teeth. I'm peeling him off with my strength, so if I need to make a strength check, I can do that.
I will
Incoming
definitely
one.
help if this fails.
Pretty close.
Very close. So that'll be a 16.
All right.
How many scales do I peel off?
I'll give you I'm gonna say 5 large scales. You guys, I'll say that you can collectively use that any way you want. The teeth, I would say you can pull out maybe like its 2 main teeth on the front of it would be the most.
Like canines?
Yeah.
What about his tongue? That seems like a. I'll go for his tongue. Yeah.
All right. I'll let you sear out his tongue.
Can I have his eyeball?
Oh my god, sure.
Ew.
You can have his eyeball.
Can I eat its heart?
Not only did we defeat it, we embarrassed it.
His
I
eyeballs
hold it.
are like molten looking things too. They're like kind of like brassy orbs that are like rust colored though.
Oh, that's
Ooh.
badass.
Did I get both of them?
You destroyed one of them. You just got one.
Sweet.
Gonna put my armor back on.
Back on. I mean, we
I took it off.
So does that make us the champions of the arena now?
Yeah, theoretically, I suppose.
Don't say that.
Hell yeah.
Don't say that.
Unless you want to stay. I would say no, just because.
I'll just take my
guys
belt
want your
and go.
freedom. So,
No, we're innocent. That's all it does. That's all
right,
we do. We're innocent.
right. That's what this is supposed to do. You
Trial by combat.
right. So after defeating it so quickly, because all this happened in a matter of seconds, the Modrons are displeased with such a quick combat, and they all just kind of start making disappointed hissing sounds all across the...
If anyone wants to fight, you can come down here.
Don't say that. What the hell?
I ain't scared. No, I'll
Hey,
cast
I'm not
multiple
scared,
energy walls
but-
around us.
Modron, come
With
on.
that,
Why are they
Nicodemus
bullying
raises up
us?
from the below on this area over here. He says,
I'm gonna ride to
"Very
meet
well."
him.
You're gonna what?
Ride to meet him.
Ride to meet him. Okay. Says, "Very well. Trial by combat has shown you to be innocent, and you are free to go. Be warned, however, that any further incursions against our laws will be met with similar justice."
I'm gonna ask a question. If we break the law again, who would we fight next time?
Can we farm this event?
Armor for everybody.
I'm just thinking
Yeah.
long term.
Hey, you know what? Instead of getting all those scales, we'll say that all those scales have a 1% drop chance, and we can just sit here all night farming this dragon
Hey,
over and over again
how much
until you
ex-
get a 1%.
until we hit that
Alright.
level 20 cap.
I just rolled a 30 diplomacy check for what I'm about to ask, and I'm going to ask us for the passes to be able to cast magic, since we are now the
Ooh.
champions. And that was a 30 diplomacy.
He hands you all a writ that gives you a temporary allowance to cast spells as long as the spells casting is not like destructive in nature and it's not compelling people. Like as long as you're not making people
Like
do things
mind
against their
control and
will,
shit.
right? And as long as
Damn
you're not
it.
like just like casting fireballs and destroying the city, things of that nature. But if it's like
What if
minor convenience type stuff or just the general
Like,
usage
bless
of
is
magic,
okay, and
right. The general
Mhm.
usage of casting is not going to be inherently. You have a general allowance to cast spells.
Repel wood.
And I'm also going to ask about general access to the city. Just for tourism, we want to explore the city. I know you arrested us because we were in a prohibited area, and Dave feels that we should have somewhat access, especially since now we've proven our innocence in battle.
The crypt works are extremely off limits. Those of nobody's been permitted down there for centuries. It holds the relics of ancient Modrons from another era.
But that's where the poisoning came from. How? Oh, I hate this place.
Hey, ask him about the space hamsters.
Do you just eat one of them?
That was a dragon skill.
this place is lawful stupid?
Yeah, that's kind of the point. But yeah.
All right. Well, I think we can take our leave here. As innocent.
Wait.
Oh!
That's
I've been waiting.
Uh,
Come forth, silver
Well-
dragon.
since Day has framed us as being tourists, I walk up and do I have to roll a diplomacy check to ask about space hamsters?
no, just
You
ask
asked me
your
to
question.
ask about it.
Just ask your question.
We've heard before we came here, we had heard tales of great hamster-like beasts roaming around in this realm. Yet we have seen none in our travels. Could you elaborate whether these creatures are real, and if they are, where could we see them?
He says, quite simply, they power some of the mechanisms used to power some of the great cogs in some of the older districts.
Interesting.
Is that all you wanted to know?
So, the mechanisms powering the great cogs, were those the large wheels behind portals that we saw?
The ones that you technically don't see that are on the map.
Oh, whoops. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, that's fine. I mean, I didn't cover them up, so it doesn't matter.
When you say power, sir, when you say power mechanisms that drive the cogs, do you mean to tell me that the cogs surrounding this giant city are meant to be turning?
Yeah, they should be.
Dave's gonna ask why not? Why are the ones here not turning?
That's a good question. We were sent here to. I originally came here from, a much higher level of mechanist to investigate that. But I got sidetracked because of all the shenanigans that you guys were doing down in the crypt works and the sewers and the poison. That apparently you guys were proven, he says in quotations, proven not guilty of doing.
Can we kill him?
No.
I mean, probably.
I'm gonna turn and whisper today and have a quick sidebar of, do you think we should tell this guy about the hamsters? Because it seems like he's supposed to be here to fix things. What do you think?
Yeah, I think so. I'm not automatically gonna side with this guy on the lawful, and if so, I know he's not lying. So I'm gonna say we should probably let him know, because he's not. I know he's not lying, and he's probably here to get things running.
Hey, also, what if there's a reward for these space hamsters? Maybe we can make a little Skrilla on this rescue mission.
Okay, so yeah, I would say introduce that, and this is on that 30 diplomacy check. See if we can get a little bit of ching chang, a little bit of ching.
He steps back. He starts to walk back. Now, just give me a second here. Alright, you're all on the main table. He's here as well.
Where are we at?
Outside
right
the
outside the crypt works. Yeah.
Okay, I see it.
I mean, we could just tell him that in our travels through the crypt works, which has been expunged from our records, we located 2 hamsters.
He want money.
As this is as soon as you guys reappear here, like you basically get teleported here and you kind of drop down slightly and you just land out here in the city, and he motions towards 3 corners of this main city here, which you can see
big horse.
Yeah. Damn.
You see like the spot where the cogs actually intersect with the main map?
Mm-hmm.
Like there's 3 corners of it.
Yeah.
There's like archways. Yeah. Basically each archway is supposed to be like these giant iron, like stained glass, like doorways, but they're kind of like elevated on another cog, like above. And at the center of each one of them is like a platform with a socket for like a control rod on each.
And then a wheel too. Is that what these are right here? These wheels.
They're like platforms, like right in front of, like, so on the floor that you're on, there's like a platform, and the doorway is on the wheel above it.
Okay.
He says if you're able to find any of these creatures, and you know where they're located or where they belong to, they would go towards one of those locations. And he tells you, and he's telling you this kind of, how do I say this? He's telling you without telling you, basically. He's basically giving you the answer intentionally because he's picking up on what you're saying, but he's also saying very strongly that he's not obligated to give rewards for something like that. He's simply obligated to carry out a certain mission. So if you have what you say you have, his only thing that he's allowed to do is to acquire them and assume that you're guilty for something else, as in for having them in the first place.
Ah,
Then you go back and so he's saying, he's kind of like doing you a favor, saying if you can solve this, this is like how you would solve this. But if you're going to him and actively telling him this, then he has no choice than to follow through and go through another process again.
now, sir, the cryptworks were decidedly off limits and definitely forbidden to all outsiders. But the sewer area immediately prior to the cryptworks, was that all? Is that area off limits as well?
Generally, it's suspicious that you're down there if you don't have a reason.
No cat, no cat, no cat. Sorry, my cat just jumped onto my laptop and moved me all around and hit lots of things.
Okay.
Well, Interesting.
So you not technically like just by being there.
Yeah.
However, if you don't have a reason to be there, it's like, why are you here?
Gotcha. Because I get the feeling our general allowance to use small magic doesn't include, summoning structures out of thin air.
Who cares about them?
Oh, your barn. You'd be safe to summon that.
Oh, okay.
Now, why is my
it's not-
WAS? Oh hell! What did Snickers do? My WASD is now like W and D or W and S are zooming in and out.
Oh, weird.
Right?
You can go to the menu and configuration and controls.
Yeah, I'm looking at that now.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Is that
ask
okay?
the dude where
Like right
they got the dragon.
The dragon. Okay. The dragon actually used to belong on one of the higher cogs, and one of its it was relocated by another creature. It was deemed to have broken the law, and based on their new the new laws that they have in place, the new ways that they punish all laws, they were able to confine it towards the arena for their own
Who?
purposes.
Yeah.
Who
Did that
introduced
thing
the
have a
law?
collar on it, like the hamsters?
It did not.
Who made the new laws?
He says that information is unavailable to him.
The
He
fuck?
simply carries out enforcing laws. He does know, however, that that was not always the case,
Of
and that
course
the
not.
creature used to live in accordance with their laws in the past. But something recently changed that basically said this creature broke the laws and gave them jurisdiction to capture it and use it to enforce like new harsher punishments.
Do you
And
know what law it broke?
says that information is not available to him.
Okay. That's all my questions. I don't want to kill him yet.
All right, sorry about that. I'm back. We're questioning the red dude, Nebuchadnezzar.
They already questioned, basically.
Can we interrogate him?
What?
I just want to know
Whoa.
because that gives me a bonus.
Probably a bad idea.
Can I
Wait,
wink,
so-
wink, nudge,
Kill
nudge?
them.
How long
Yeah,
were
we
you
can-
gone, Skittles? Because I just gave a lot of information.
Oh, you did? I've been gone for like 3 minutes.
Did you want to summon this, Ben, or no?
Well, I don't need to summon it like right now. It was more thought of if the space hamsters are in there. If we're gonna try and put them back without handing them over to the guy, I'm gonna need to make the barn appear at some point.
Right.
I think we should trust this guy. I don't know what just happened or transpired, but I'm getting the vibe that this guy is trustworthy.
Yeah.
So
And that's fine. And the trustworthy guy just told us in not so subtle terms that if we hand him the hamsters, he's going to have to arrest us on suspicion of kidnapping the hamsters. But if the hamsters just suddenly appear where they're supposed to be again, that's no business of his.
Oh, okay. Yeah, then
Yeah.
we should get out of sight and just like put the hamsters back.
Well, I kind of want to ask, hypothetically, if one were to try to get access to the hamster platforms because they needed to put a hamster back, hypothetically, of course, how would one do so discreetly?
Right.
Because, Modron
Right.
everywhere.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah.
I can as far as getting the hamsters to and from, I can use enlarge reduce to make them more pocket sized or backpack sized.
Hmm.
Ooh, so we could shrink them through. Let's make sure there's not a magical shield. So I'm gonna. Can I diplomacy check just to kind of get an idea with this guy of what's going on based on what Ben. Like, can we how would, in a neutral atmosphere, like, suppose that we wanted to put one there, how would we do so?
You're asking him how you would break the law?
No. I'm asking if, well, I mean, in a really roundabout way. Like, I'm not straight up asking that. What I'm asking is, how does someone return these hamsters to where they were? That's what I want to ask. Is like part in taking in the kidnapping, or like, how does someone even put a hamster there? How does someone kidnap a hamster there? It's more of like, I'm just trying to get information on how does a hamster get back to where they need to be, and how were they taken from where they need to be.
His job is to be here to investigate those things himself. So he doesn't know that. Which is why if he finds out that you have these things...
If he's an investigator for it, though, that's like the first thing you should know. Like, if I was an investigator, the first thing I would know is how to take it away and how to put it back, right? Like, that's pretty basic. So it's a 26.
Or at least know how to put it back.
Yeah. Well, take away if you're investigating how to take it away, because you're investigating literally that act. So you should know everything about that. So I have a 26 diplomacy on that.
So are you talking about the things I already told you about, like the platforms with the sockets for control rods that would open the giant stained glass doorways that would lead to the next? Because I already told you about those.
Okay, I was probably away for that. Then yeah, okay. I was away for that, so ignore what I've said.
All right. I guess we're done with
that was literally the first thing he said when he first came here, because you guys were asking about that, and that's when he was like, all right, look, I don't want to have this conversation in the middle of this arena, so he teleported you all back here, and he basically said, okay, he pointed you in the direction of the city where these doorways were, and he said if you have these control rods, you can activate those tiles, and assuming you have the appropriate control rods, it'll elevate you to the next gear, and those stained glass archways will become available to you. You'll teleport through them, and you'll be on the next gear.
Okay. All right. Yeah, so let's get out of here. Let's go to a place that's not near this narc.
Well, I kind of want to, find out if the control panels, I guess, are numbered.
Oh, okay.
And like, if we happen to walk past it on the way to, I don't know, the tree ants or whatever, That's fine. There's nothing wrong with a bunch of people walking past these Modrons.
No, we're
And taking a
tourists,
look at-
right?
Yeah, we're taking a look at the giant stained glass gate. It's very pretty.
And we proved ourselves as tourists in combat. So yeah, I think that's
As
decent.
terrorists in combat.
Very
Hey,
well
this was
armed. and
that
well
was their idea.
It was. That was
Well,
on them.
keep in mind what he's implying is that's not normally how they would carry out breaking laws. Like there would be like fines and stuff like that. There'd be normally an appropriate level of punishment for things.
Yeah,
But that's not the
I
case
think
right now.
I think there's something up with his boss, the man upstairs from Old Nick.
Dude,
As
it's straight
machines and
Orcus.
constructs, they simply follow the law. They're following their orders and their programming and so on and so forth.
Is it brain slugs again?
Brain slugs.
I'm okay with brain slugs.
Yeah, so I guess I'm just gonna mosey on over this archway and take a look.
Yep. I actually have to jump out here, but
I'm
I'll.
actually fine stopping here, to be
Oh,
honest.
okay.
Okay.
Since you guys got a level.
I'm not, but okay. No, I'm just joking. Yeah, it's cool.
Hey, you can keep playing.
I've already played more than I expected to tonight, so that's
Right.
great.
That way you guys can flesh out your level more appropriately.
Yeah, that sounds good. And I realized I forgot to like transfer a couple little tiny details over, so I want to double check all that stuff.
I'm glad that fight was way easier than I thought it was.
Yeah, me too.
So I think
Thanks.
we have the first, and just before we go, we have the first one. Space Hamster we got was number 56, and I don't have the number
I
written.
think it was
for the second
57 and 58 is what you guys have.
Mm-hmm.
one. Okay, I have 56 written down.
Oh, is it? Okay.
From
50,
that was the one we went through with
might
the
be
TV.
Might be 56 and 57 then.
Well, we
the
pulled them
the
out
one-
and they're named.
Yeah.
Where was that?
They're over in the barn area, near the dungeon map we were just on.
One's 58 and the other's 57. 57, 58.
Okay, I just fucked that up.
They're over.
Okay.
-1 rules. -1 rules.
Man, we didn't get a chance to kill tentacle slime.
We could still
Yeah,
do
we
it.
can go back. Obviously, the justice
a permit
doesn't really
now.
apply to it.
We don't have
We
a
have a
permit.
permit.
to go in
Not
the
to go back in there.
Well, not that, but we do have a permit for magic, so we just have to
This
fight
is true.
again.
The way I see it is they're more powerful than the entirety of their justice system. So we can do whatever we want.
That sounds right. I'm gonna go with that. Bless you.
Excuse
Hey,
me.
bless you.
Let's see.
Thank you.
Bless you.
I
Bless you.
think you're allergic.
Thank you.
Yours.
No, I
Bless you.
sneeze in threes.
I don't know. I think
Your
you're
season 3.
I sneeze in threes.
You're sneezing 3.
Yeah.
I like it.
Hmm.
Alright, so the short is these platforms are labeled 57, or sorry, you say 56 and 57?
57, 58.
Okay, yeah, so this one is 57, this one is 58, and this one is 59 over here.
Hold on. Where are you?
So this one to the east is
What is
57.
north? What's north? What's the basis?
North is
The Cryptwork? Cryptwork's on the north side of the.
north, yeah.
Alright,
So this one
so
is
on the east,
57.
it's 57. Okay, we have
This
that.
one is 58,
We have that.
and then this one over here is 59.
Okay, that one's 59. Ooh, okay. Okay.
Very interesting.
Okay. Very nice. So we level up to level 14. Next week will be level 14.
Yes.
Alright. Also, while people are still here, of my 5e players, I am very sorry. I was expecting to have my store out on Friday. That still hasn't happened. That I just got like slamboozled this last like 3 days. So I've had to cancel a lot of social things, including that. So tomorrow I plan on spending time to create that. So before Wednesday, you'll have the store to like look over and stuff like that.
Cool.
So very sorry that it's a little late, but
So really, the only thing besides those two spots there is kind of this menagerie, dirty nonsense right here, and then where these gears end up leading you to. And Don also asked about where did the dragon come from, and Nebuchadnezzar pointed out that there it was in one of the higher gears. It lived peacefully in like a mountaintop, so I was kind of insinuating that this giant pile of rocks over here is supposed to be like its cave that it lived in. That it was like evicted from.
It wasn't paying rent.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna head out. Thank you.
thanks for
Later.
playing Madge, as
Yeah.
usual.
And
We need
thank
those.
You. Oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna thank you for doing things that we haven't had for like the first 7 levels of the entire game. So
Oh, jeez.
yeah, like detecting the trap on the door. That was pretty decent. Like we haven't had that before. So
Well-
usually it's just Day knocking a door down. So
I'm glad to lend my assistance. I feel
check
like
out this map I found.
alrighty. Oh wow.
oh, that's beautiful.
Whoa.
I could take a nap to that.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
Oh, and then you disconnect. Hey, look at this.
Oh my.
Sneak preview.
Have a good night.
All right.
Bye.
Good night, y'all.
Good
Bye.
night.
Later.
I love you.
Night.
I love all of you.
I love all of you.
I really do. Except Zach,
Yeah, fuck you, man.
because I love him a lot.
Gay.
Poor
Dude, it is
paladin.
gay. I have a gay love for Zach. He's my bro. and Gray, actually. Damn, dude. We hugged like literally. What was that? 4 days ago?
Less than a week, man.
Yeah, less than a week. We did a big hug. We blocked traffic. Actually, it was such a good hug. We blocked traffic.
Sounds romantic.
I mean, there were no cars or anything, but if there would have been, it would have like blocked them completely.
So our poor paladins are armorless.
It's fine.
It was old armor anyway. It was the armor you guys started the game with.
Yeah,
so-
we just got like 4,000 platinum, 3,000 platinum to go buy new shit.
Yeah. So Days needs to buy armor. Blondo doesn't though, because he has an ability where he can call armor, and he can call the maximum level of magic armor available. So he can call adamantine armor that's magical, and just it automatically dawns too. So he doesn't need to take turns to don the armor; it just appears on his body. So I think he's okay, but Day's got to re-up. So we got to spend a little bit of money.
If you get that heavy gear armor that's for sale, and just stay on
Yeah.
chompers all the time, that would negate most of the movement issues, right?
Yeah, it would, because when mounted, movement is based on your mount and not on you. Although mounts do have weight limitations, however, the warhorse that I have is a half celestial warhorse, and anything that I can wear.
The armor wasn't even that expensive considering the amount of money you guys have now either.
No, it wasn't. It was masterwork level that I
Yeah,
had
it was only
previously.
like 1,000 gold or something stupid.
Yeah. So I'll probably spend some money on that. But I'm trying to save a lot of money because I got a feat coming up that I have to spend money on. So
This
So-
day's game, how many days was that in game? 2 or 1?
Just every time you guys take a full rest, we'll say that cycles the next day.
Okay.
that was basically 2 days because I think we're on the verge of another long rest.
So I don't know if you guys wanted to look into that anvil at all before yet another magic item gets
Yes.
buried at the bottom of a pile somewhere.
No, I've been planning on following up. I've been planning on following up with you on that since I got it. I just hadn't had.
I threw like a bunch of items like on the loot table that were